Alright, welcome to another game by me, Alex, called Hallows Hunt. This one is gonna be more like spooky-ish, Halloween-ish, very ish themed. I just want to do something a little bit different. So, we'll just go ahead and get started with character introductions from left to right on the screen, token-wise, starting with Durikar.
Yeah, I am Durakar Thunderhorns, Barbarian, Minotaur. I mean, most people know me by now.
Alright, next
Yeah.
up, we have Victor.
Da, my name is Victor, and he's a level 10 Echo Knight Fighter slash Divination Wizard, and he's very excited because this is his first game where he feels like he's fully powered up.
Good to know. Good to know. Next up we have Brittany.
Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a level. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Okay, level 3 cleric, level 5 bard. I don't know why that caught me off a minute there, but yeah. And I'm water genasi. So, yeah.
Alright, next up, Ulu.
Yes, I will be playing Yuru Kagila, the daughter of madness. She is a fathomless warlock. Um, yeah, very technically. Um, yeah.
Alright, last but not least we have Ryvier.
Hello, my name is Ryvier Gaviter, and I'm a water genasi paladin, and I'm dressed up as a spooky lifeguard, and I'm so excited for the party.
That's perfect. Alright, so we find ourselves, as we often do, at the tavern of the Dungeon Delvers Guild. Go ahead and place your guys' self wherever you intend to be in the tavern.
Alex, you know where I'm going.
I mean, I know where you're going. Doop-dee-dee-boop-dee-dee-boop-dee-dee-bee. Right over there. To the stage. Alright, so, Durakar, what are you doing currently?
Now that I'm back home, I'm having my 4 drinks that I asked for last time.
How did you get home, by the way?
I was literally gonna ask.
I just got really mad and I ripped through the fabric of space and time and went through it and walked my way home.
Alright. I don't know.
That is a rage.
I don't think
That's
anybody's
badass.
gonna fight you on that. So
I don't think anyone's gonna fight me on it, yeah.
that's fair. Ulu, what are you up to?
I think Yuru would be kind of pestering Durakar. She hasn't seen him in a long time. It's like, where the hell have you been?
I just want quiet. Shoo.
Ryvier, what are you up to?
Right. Well, I am looking around and silently judging everyone's costumes.
You are in fact the. Actually, make a perception check.
Yeah, this will go well.
Everyone looks like they have all gotten the same idea for costumes, and they're all dressed up as heroic adventurers, except you. Who are
That's not true, actually.
Oh yeah? What
Yeah.
do you dress as, Victor?
You just go ahead and you just get to me when you get to me.
All right. Well, the majority of people look like they're dressed as heroic adventurers, bar yourself, who apparently has dressed like a spooky lifeguard, which is fantastic.
Hey, like I said, man, a spooky lifeguard is possible because the ocean is a silent killer.
It's true.
Or a patient killer. It's sometimes not very silent. It can be very loud.
Okay.
But it waits for you.
Brittany, are you performing on stage?
Yeah.
Go
Guess
ahead.
what song we're playing?
I don't know.
And we've been copywritten striked. Good job.
I've already been struck so many times. I don't care anymore. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Yeah, hold on. I completely forgot about that. 7.
Just a 7?
Yeah.
Wow, that was not great for you.
Yeah.
You're
So
up there.
a
Looks
very
like you don't have
crappy
to worry about
rendition.
copyright strikes.
It's true. Yeah, so you're up there playing. At least you think the song that you're playing is very well recognized, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be. And the folks around you are not necessarily giving you the response that you're used to getting. So you can change tracks if you want, like a jukebox, to see if you can get a better get a better response from the crowd.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me another performance if you want, if you intend to change tracks.
10.
Go for it. A 10.
Yeah.
You're just not feeling it right now. You're not getting that vibe that you're used to getting. Something's off. Um, Victor, we turn over to you as you see Brittany struggling to find that groove, that mood groove.
Victor is sitting off to himself, fiddling with something. It is very large, and as he dons it, a small bat appears and perches on his shoulder. I know bats don't normally perch, but this one does. And you see that he has taken one of the what were they called? Vargle heads that he had taken from one of his previous adventures and turned it into a mask and had paid someone to basically sort of prestidigitate, but modify his cloak so way instead of its normal red color, it is a black, as you see this brimstony soot sort of emanate off of him as he's wearing this Vargle helmet. Yes, it's basically a giant vampire head. He's dressing up to look like a vampire bat.
Right here, you see Victor off in the corner donning his new outfit to look like a giant vampire. I would like to imagine you're drinking wine, but I know that Victor doesn't drink wine. So
For this night, he would order a glass of red wine to really set the entire motif.
You just see a glass of red wine kind of floating over from Rusty over to Victor, just through the air, just.
And it returns with its customary gold coin.
Rusty clanks around behind the bar and puts it away. While you guys are doing what you're doing, everybody go ahead and make me perception checks, please. Ooh.
10.
10. All right.
God, my rolls are sluggish today.
14. All right. So as you all are just kind of reacquainting yourself with the space, relaxing, drinking, putting on your outfits, trying to play the music that the bar is looking for. Those of you who rolled over a 10 notice on the job board that one of the postings is starting to glow a little bit in this orangey black kind of color. It almost looks like a jack-o'-lantern face is just like pulsating, kind of like a lighthouse light, just kind of calling to you all.
Victor would not wear the head over, but he would put the head down next to him on the floor, and then go up and investigate the posting.
Okay.
I would also walk up with my spooky sunglasses.
As you guys walk up to the posting, and you see that it is just a piece of paper with what looks to be a glittery, orange, shiny looking pumpkin image on it with these black eyes and just keeps flashing at you. And then it starts to speak very loudly. And it says, "Hey, you! Yeah, you! I see you looking at me. Hurry up and accept this job so we can have a Halloween night in the middle of the summer. You know you want to. Don't forget to wear your spookiest outfit." And then its eyes get like real tight and kind of they peer at you. And they go, "Seriously though, we've been having a problem with a guy that rides through our parts once a year and kills everything within an axe's reach. So please come and help us. We're getting an influx of visitors this time of year. We need to make sure that they survive so they can come back. Because that's what our business thrives upon, return customers. Oh, there's also other monsters we'd pay you to get rid of too. We'll give you 800 gold pieces a person plus whatever cool stuff you find while working. Just when you guys are ready, turn this thing over, read the incantation out loud, and you come to us. But don't read it too soon, or you'll be stuck without payment or a way back home, all on your lonesome. Your friends in spookiness, residents of Jacko Village."
Spooky costumes. Why would I do that?
I do not know. It is quite silly to dress up as something scary just to entertain people.
I know, right?
But it looks like several other people have done so. Then he points over to the giant minotaur. The costume is very impressive. It almost looks real.
I see. Well, maybe he would be interested in coming with us. Since he's a big tough guy.
He looks like it. Victor would walk over to him. "Excuse me, who does your tailoring? Because it is very impressive."
I'm just trying to have a drink in quiet.
Oh.
Now I got two people bothering me.
Well, I shall not bother you if you wish so. We are just looking for a few people to join us. It appears someone with an axe has been murdering people, and you seem to have a big axe, and I thought you might want to join.
Hmm. I always love me a spot of murder.
Well, if you're interested, we're going to be meeting out front in about 5 minutes or so. It appears we have to read a spell in order to leave.
Yeah, why not? Sounds interesting enough.
You said someone was bothering you. Do they want to join?
Go ask them. And I point to the person harassing me next to my seat.
Really harassing.
Excuse me. If you're harassing him, would you like to continue to do so as we go on an adventure to save some people from being murdered?
Her eyes seem to light up a little bit. She's like, "That sounds like a mad plan."
We do always seem to have a mad time of it. Victor would then sort of walk to the front. Brinny, how about you give the music a rest for a little bit and we go kill some things?
Sure, my good sir. Let me put my dulcimer away, and I'll be right there.
Okay, we'll be meeting out front in about 5 minutes or so. Gives you
Sounds
some
good.
time to pack up. And then Victor would go collect his head.
Ryvier, why
Yulu would
you...
like run up. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I was gonna ask why Ryvier is looking mad. That's all.
Oh, he can't help it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Resting mad face.
That's fine. I was just curious. What were you saying? Sorry, Ulu.
It's okay. Yulu would like run over to Brittany after they were done playing and be like, "Oh, yes, that was so lovely. Could I get your autograph?" She like holds out her diary.
Sure. And I'll write down my name in her diary and be
Thank
like,
you.
I'm surprised I was considered somewhat famous around here. Normally, I just get stuff thrown at me like tomatoes or books or just beer in general.
As you
So,
as you guys pack up and make your way to the front, anything you want
Or-
to do? Hmm?
Yes, actually.
I was gonna say, what do you guys want to do real quick before you head on out to your job site?
As I finish my last drink, am hit with a spark of genius, and I will look at Rusty and say, "Hey, Rusty, do you have like a potato sack, like a burlap sack that's empty, you're not using anymore, you have no need for?"
Yeah. Hold on. And you hear him snap his fingers, and the door on the side of the bar just swings open, and you hear some little footprints go walk in there, and then you hear the clanging of a whole bunch of shit on the floor, and then it comes out with and just a burlap sack hanging upside down, like being carried by something. And Rusty goes, "You could have just grabbed the one that was empty instead of dumping one out, but I guess you're. Never mind, never mind." And he's like, "Yeah, here, take this one," and just has this invisible force give you this burlap sack.
I take it and I ask him, "You mind if I use your back room for just a quick second?"
It's fine. What do you gotta use it for?
No, I'm working on something.
All right, just don't
I've
break
been,
anything.
I've been hit by a stroke of genius. All right.
All right,
I
just
walk.
don't break it. Don't break anything, or you gotta pay for it, and then
I
clean
walk
it too.
back.
Mhm.
I walk back and I pull it over my head first so that my horns rip out,
Okay.
and then I take it off and I cut holes in it for my eyes.
Okay.
And then no, I'm really going with this. You'll see where I'm going. There's an axe murderer, right? I cut my hand and I leave a bloody handprint on the front of the burlap sack, and then I put it back on and I walk out.
okay.
So you just made a mask. I like it.
I am an axe murderer.
That's funny.
Okay. Uh,
You guys see Rusty looks at you. Oh, just take that outside. We don't need you to be scaring the normies around here. Take it outside.
I just grab my great axe in both hands and walk out.
As you start walking through the tavern, people very quickly rush to the edges, like scooting their chairs and just kind of keeping an eye on you, but not wanting to approach this burlap sacked, bloody handprint covered horny man. By horns coming out of your back, just so you know.
No,
Any-
I think we all knew what you were talking about.
You know, maybe. Anything anybody else wants to do in the few minutes before you head out?
I want to. Let's see. Yeah. So is there any like fur pelts laying around, or that I can buy?
Sure, we'll say you can buy a couple fur pelts. Any particular size that you're looking for?
Medium.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that there's 3 fur pelts of the medium size that you can acquire.
Okay. What colors?
2 brown ones and a gray one, and it'll cost you
I'll take.
3 gold.
Okay. I'll take the gray one.
Okay, so that's just 1 gold.
Then. Yeah. And then I'll make like little ears and like a fursuit.
Okay. You make a little homemade fur suit out of this gray-looking hide.
Nice.
All right. So 4 people have costumes on. Yulu, are you putting on costumes, or are you just staying how you're staying?
Lulu would think about putting on a costume, but she would then just look at herself and be like, right, I'm just gonna blend right in.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, but you know. All right. So as you guys all head out to the front, and this pumpkin face is just chitter chattering the whole time. Not really of anything useful. He's more of describing the life cycle and growing cycle for pumpkins and other gourds. And then he goes on a whole tirade about why pumpkin spice isn't a real pumpkin, how it's becoming the detriment of the economy, and how it should be destroyed, and there should be a whole party sent out to um, disassemble all pumpkin spice refactories. But, you know, that's his own opinion. Um, but as you guys make your way outside and you flip this um, flip this little job posting over, all it says is, "Speak these words, and you'll come to Jacko Village." And you see that in that sentence, these words was capitalized compared to everything else.
Yeah, straight up, I was just gonna say these words as a joke.
Yeah, that's as you say these words, you all just get sucked into almost space time itself, and you reappear in this town. Bam.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I did not know that you were such a powerful magic wielder there, Bravier. You seem to be doing some studying in your off time.
yeah.
As you as you look around this town, you see that this statue here looks like a giant stone pumpkin with where the eye holes are, they're giant empty carvings through. And it looks like there are some candles in there that are not yet lit, and it's got a weirdly shaped mouth with these weird different teeth and stuff. And there's lots of candles placed behind that, and you imagine that they light this at night or in other celebratory fashions to celebrate the seasons. Up across this bridge up to the north up here, this town isn't huge, so you can kind of see it all in just a nice panning of your surroundings. You see that there is a young person up there sitting beside a gravestone, kind of reading. Looks like following this little bridge up here will lead you kind of up a cliff a little bit, where you can overlook the water and the trees and whatnot. There are a couple other little bridges that cross these rivers. These rivers look like they're probably a solid 6 to 8 feet deep, so these bridges are more so just for convenience to get across them. And it's not like they're super strong flowing, they're pretty easy going, so you likely wouldn't drown if you fell in the river, but you know, if you're trying to move stuff and carry stuff, it's nice to have a bridge. You look around, there's a house or building here that's under construction, same with over here. It looks like they had both been recently destroyed and they're kind of being rebuilt, same with over here. But then you see some folks just kind of meandering around the town. And this guy, as you all appear, just takes off running away from you, almost like he was. You can smell the booze coming off of him. And it looks like he's more running out of fear and surprise that all of a sudden just 5 people just appeared out of nowhere. And the other people around you kind of stop and look at you for a second, and then they kind of just go about their business a little bit. And you also see at the base of the statue, it just says, Jacko Village mascot, Jack.
Yulu is going to beeline for the river. Do the thing she always do.
Go do the thing
Right
she
in
always
the
do.
water.
Do it. You make it to the river without any problem at all.
Does anyone here appear to be like a mayor or a village leader or something along those lines?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Everyone kind of looks the same. Not the same, but they look like they have the same standing within the city. The people that you see right now look like they are. This city generally looks like it's like a working class kind of city, and it looks like these folks are just in their day-to-day working clothes.
Can I help him with that?
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll a perception. Anybody who wishes to, who's not in the river right now, can go ahead and roll a perception check.
Sure, why not?
10.
So, all
Yeah.
right.
As You roll with that, and Durakar's just looking around, kind of just sniffing and staring, with the smell of kind of brimstone still emanating from you a little bit, Durakar, from your latest escapade. Um, you notice down this way, there seems to be a person who looks not like they're dressed any better than anybody else, but it almost looks like they're kind of just giving out some directions. Like they are more in a leadership position. They might not necessarily be a leader of the town, but they are whatever's happening with this construction project over here. They seem to be a leader of that project. They seem to have some type of authority. But that's about what you get from that far.
I'm gonna jaunt, take a little walk up to him,
All right.
and in my current outfit, I'm just gonna look at him and very straight face say, "So I heard you have an axe murderer problem."
He kind of like jumps back and is back against the wall for a second. He's like, oh, that's a nice costume. Yeah, we've been having those problems lately. Who are you?
The axe murderer who's gonna kill your axe murderer.
They do say fight fire with fire. I guess that makes sense. You must be the people we sent out the job for, right? Is that right?
Makes sense to me.
How?
Victor would walk up and be like, "That is correct. We have it." And he'd hold up the flyer.
Oh, yeah, we did do that. We did put out that job. I remember now. That was like 3 months ago. What took you so long?
They just appeared on our board this week.
I don't
Do
really
not know
pay
what to tell you.
attention.
Well, time does work kind of weird here. As you can see, it's nice and autumnal around here, so I don't know. Maybe it has to wait until it's autumnal in your time. I don't know. I don't know how things like that work. I don't know how time works most of the time. I'm just, living my life. One celebration at a time. Oh, so you want the job. Right. Is it just the two of you, or who's with you?
There are several others, but I believe a few of our party members are swimming in your river. They are a few of the aquatic types.
Ooh. Yeah, they might not want to. Never mind. It's fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. Um. Anyway, yeah. Well, let's talk more about the job. While you guys start getting acquainted with this, with this man, Brittany, Ryvier, and Ulu, what are you three doing?
Right. I have removed this arcane collar from my satchel and have activated it near the river. And as long as the river isn't too messed up, a watery quadrupedal form fills out the collar, and I have myself my water dog with me.
All right. Is it just a water dog familiar?
Just water dog. It does not have any special abilities. It's not a fighting creature.
All right.
It's just a dog. That's water.
That's neat. I like it. As you kind of bind this water, you see that it takes the shape of a dog and just kind of hippity hops right over to your side and sits down, just starts panting, and waiting for you to give it a job or, just kind of spend time with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start heading over with my water dog.
Okay. Yulu, just hanging out in the water?
Yeah. Too dry for too long.
Okay.
Just needs to moisten a little bit, but she is slightly fascinated with water movement.
Okay. Cool. So you are hydrating and moisturizing as one is known to do to make sure their skin is kept in pristine condition. Brittany, what are you up to?
So from my cloak, I'm gonna take a patch and rip it off, and it will be my still mirror patch. And I'll look at myself in the mirror. and like kind of admire myself.
Okay. You are doing that. And as we get back down to those of you who we're talking to and have made your way to this gentleman, um,
Excuse me, sir. Before we continue, what is your name? I'd like to know who I'm dealing with.
oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, of course. My name, if I hadn't told you before, is George.
A pleasure, George.
So, anyway, back to the matter at hand. We did send out for your employee to take care of our problem. Well, so recently we've been having attacks, which is not uncommon. They happen about this time every year, but they're getting worse and worse and worse. Um, Normally, it's just a dude who rides around and just like we find dead bodies all the time. Um, and you know, we deal with that, stuff happens. But now it's getting worse. It's like they're animating different things. There are other monsters that are coming to life that are slowly starting to invade our town. Now we've been able to like fight some of them back and protect our town a little bit, but they're getting stronger and more monsters are coming to attack us. But it's weird because they only really ever attack at nighttime. Um, and you always know that this creature and the monsters are coming because you hear a horse neighing out in the distance, and then, well, that's it. Um, we've gotten word back through magical messages every now and again, but we've had one or two survivors, but they've since gone insane. They were always talking about pumpkins coming to life and attacking them, or cursed oak trees and stuff like that. But what we have put together is that they're out by the windmill. Past the windmill, there is this big tree that I've never been able to find, and those who have found it, like I said, have lost their mind and gone insane. But um, something about that is just causing this bad stuff to happen. I don't know. I don't understand magic too much. I'm not a magician by trade. Um, I can point you in the direction of where we believe it to be, but yeah, directions is about the best I have for you. So
And no tree imagery, just that it was a cursed tree or so.
yeah, they talked about there were like chains on the tree or something, which doesn't really make sense because why would you put chains on a tree? I I don't know. It looked like the tree was like, from what they said, it was like dead or dying, but chains, and it just, I don't know. It was weird. They didn't have.
You know what?
this- Hmm,
Dying tree with chains. That works for me,
okay.
I think.
Well, um, the direction that they gave us, well, at least the most information we could pry out of them before they went completely insane, um, is if you go southeast out of town for probably the better part of a day, um, you'll eventually run into the old windmill. And if you pass that for a couple more hours, that's where we think it is, but we haven't obviously sent anyone to their death to find it because we're not that strong. So at that point, we decided to employ you guys, but it's been many months, so we didn't know if you were ever going to come. So,
Mm-hmm.
but we want to have our festivals and celebrations and boost our economy, but we can't do that if people keep dying. So, if you could help us out, that would be great.
Right, of course.
And we will pay you, of course. We're not expecting anything for free. As the letter probably said, we can um, muster up about 800 gold pieces a person, and then obviously if you find anything out there that's not in the town, you are more than welcome to take whatever you find. Like we have no claim, and we will make no claim to anything you happen across, if anything at all. So that's you. We just want you to be successful so we can be successful and live happier more relaxed lives. So,
And not that we would want that because we're the adventuring types and it's not for us, but there would there be a spooky celebration if, say, this axe murderer was taken down?
yeah, if you can take them down, you're more than welcome to stay for our spooky festival. We can get you back
Why would
home.
I? Unbelievable. All right, whatever. Let's go.
Will there be drinks?
I mean, yeah. What? Did I offend him somehow?
I've never met that man in my life.
Oh, you came to. Never mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Mister, if I hurt your feelings. Okay.
What did you say? Southwest or southeast?
East.
Okay.
You can go
I'm
southwest.
He
if
sorry.
has to walk back. He has to walk back past him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir, if I upset you.
You should have just
It's-
kept going the other way. Now it's awkward.
Oh, well, it's fine. Parties are not for me, of course.
If you
Obviously.
want a celebration and to be a guest of honor, we can do that. That's all you have to do is ask. Don't be ashamed. Some people like their moment in the sun. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be the person of the hour, that we could do that for you. If you're successful, sure. We could celebrate you. We can put you on a pedestal for a few minutes.
I don't know. That sounds kind of lame. Come on, guys.
Are you trying to lie to this man?
I think he just perpetually is to society always.
That's fair. That's fair. I think he.
But I could still do it if you want.
He kind of knows that you're like you kind of want it,
No,
but
yeah,
you don't.
I don't think that a deception check is necessary. Maybe a persuasion check for himself.
Sure, yeah, go for it. I
No,
hope
I'm
you're rolling that
just
20 on your to persuade yourself. This is what I want.
Dirty.
You could feel about that however you want. But yes, he's like, okay, he gets it. He's not oblivious to what's happening. Okay, well, Ryvier just kind of starts walking. So yeah, yeah, it's that way somewhere, as I said before. For you, good luck.
That was kind of awkward, wasn't it?
It's fine. It's a good thing about being alive. You can have awkward situations with a head.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Arrest that man.
I don't have that
mean,
power. I'm sorry.
I, per se, won't necessarily turn down being seen as a great almighty hero of the town.
Okay. We can put you on a pedestal. We have plenty of pedestals. We can build 5. That's fine. Right, you're coming back again.
Flash.
Well, why are you back now?
And then you notice the water dog still sitting there. Splash. Get over here. I don't have a token because I didn't think that I would be doing this, but I just remembered about the arcane collar that he got in like his second game, so
Splash follows you.
Yes.
Per your request. He goes, okay.
and then I
feel
leave
like
again.
all of this would have been so much easier if you just went the right way. Okay.
Just keeps leaving. All right. Well, your friend has the right direction. They were welcome to go that way, so you can join them if you want.
While all this is happening, I'm probably flirting with the girl I'm right next to.
Okay.
A person.
As you're talking to them, they kind of look at you for a second and goes, I believe you're here for a job, not to, talk to me. Plus, I don't think my husband would be very happy with this, so I think you should follow your friend before the axe murderer comes for you.
Ouch, okay.
And she turns around and goes over to this busted down building and just not really doing anything of use, but just like, you know when people are just like moving papers on a desk just to say they're doing something, but they're really not doing anything at all, they're just wasting time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's just like moving bits of rubble over here, and then moving it back to over here, and then pushing it a little further away, and then scooping up a little pile of dust, and not really accomplishing
Ouch.
anything. So,
Alright, I'm here.
oh,
I'm just
I was just telling your friends about the job. I see you met my wife Eleanor up there.
Yeah, she's quite a
She's a handful,
per
right?
se.
She's a handful, I know. She keeps me on my toes. And you see this like strained smile on his face, but he doesn't believe what he's saying.
And I'll just put like a hand on his shoulder, be like, "Good luck, man. Good luck."
That's why we need this festival, man. Because it's the only time I can get the pumpkin booze I like. So, please, do me a favor. Stop the ex-murderer so I can get the pumpkin booze and, well, have a better time. You hear off in
Okay.
the distance, George! Get your ass up here! And George's like, coming, dear, and just takes off, going up here.
Before
Wait,
you
do
go,
you have any taverns nearby?
Just over there, and he points to over here.
Alright, I need one last drink before I'm really good to go.
Okay. Victor, you can follow
Uh,
them up there. It's not like he's out of earshot or eyeshot. He just ran to his wife that
okay.
Brittany tried to flirt with, but she shut Brittany down, and now it's just moving things around to just move things.
Victor would go over. Real quick. The young lady up there reading. What is her name?
Oh, that's Josephine.
Interesting. Why is she by herself? Is there anything wrong with her?
No, she just reads to those who have passed so that they're not forgotten and so that people spend time with them. It's just her way of um, honoring the dead, keeping their spirits alive. She's kind of strange, but she brings no harm to anyone and keeps her out of trouble, so, you know.
This is very sweet. And I'd like to go talk with Josephine.
Okay. Josephine looks up at you. As you approach Josephine, do you speak Elvish?
I do not. I speak common and undercommon.
So you hear her speaking in a language which you've heard many, many times before. It's not uncommon, so you know this language to be Elvish, but you don't speak or understand the language that she's speaking. And she finishes up reading, almost in iambic pentameter, and then she stops and closes her book and looks up at you and says, "Hello." In
Hello.
common. Can I?
My name is Victor. What is your name?
Oh. Well, I'm Josephine.
Oh. I heard that you were up here reading to those who had passed.
Yes. I tend to read stories that I write and other stories that I have found. It's just a way of spreading memories and making them feel remembered, to keep their spirits at ease so they don't come back to haunt us.
That is very sweet. It is important to remember those who have moved on. It is a lesson I had to learn several times. Do you know anything about the strange attacks here?
No, not really. I know that they happened and that people have lost their lives, but we haven't really been able to recover them so much. We've seen a couple of the bodies, but not many. From what I've been told, they get buried out far into the woods, as to, you know, not fill up our land here, as we only have so much space. And as you ask her if the spirits, well, actually, we'll go down. Well, you step away for a second, so I don't have to have a conversation with myself through two different people's perspectives. The greatest thing. So that's a fun little splash token. Durakar, you make your way into the tavern and you acquire yourself a quite flowery brew. It is very floral in the notes that you get, kind of spicy on the back end. There's a lot of cinnamon in this beer, almost too much, but it's there. You just bebopping around in the rivers.
Yeah, I assume the river comes around, so I
Yeah.
swim around to the side that the party
Yeah.
would be exiting on.
Yep. There are some patches that are shallower and deeper than others, so you're walking in some of the spots just because it's like knee deep, and some it's like a good solid 12 to 15 foot deep. But yeah, you're making your way just salmon-esque all the way around this town. And it's very clean water. You imagine they would use this for a combination of drinking and bathing and cooking, and it's almost like spring water, but there's a whole bunch more of it. It's very clean and
As
very comfortable.
as she would have passed the person over here, she probably would have tried to sell them me flavored water.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
See how. And they have a +0 to stuff because, yeah, they'll buy it from you. They don't have a lot of money, so they can offer you like 6 silver at most. But
Okay, she would take the 6 silver and then let them ladle some water out of the river, I guess.
they're like, well, this is a new flavor. I guess I'm gonna go give it to the tavern. Maybe they can brew a new beer out of it. You sell them that, and you make your way down here towards where Brittany is, and you see the water dog again with Ryvier, and back up to Victor as you ask her the question if the spirits ever talk to her. She says, I mean, they haven't, at least not that I'm aware of.
Well, thank you for your work in helping the dead be remembered. It is a very important task.
She nods
And he would
yeah.
go to leave.
She nods and kind of waves and says, well, good luck. I hope you're around for the festival. It should be fun. Durakar, as you're in the tavern, asking about different meat parts or butchered pigs if they have any available to purchase. Go ahead and roll a investigation check.
I'd love to do that. It's my -1. 9.
They don't have a full head. They have pieces like the ears and the flanks and the rumps and some cheeks, but they don't have a full head remaining. They can sell you different pieces, cooked or raw, but they don't have a head of a pig.
How long would it take for you to take all those parts and stitch them up into one amalgamation of a face?
They look at you and like,
Don't question it.
no. I'm not going to do that, sir. That's too weird for me. No, thank you. But if you find a pig, you're more than welcome to do whatever you wish for it outside of town, but we don't do that here.
What about for a lot of money?
No, thank you. He's like, you can tell that it's a little too weird for them. Like, they want money, but you can tell this is just that little bit past where they're comfortable going.
Okay. I'll let the axe murderer know about this place, and then I leave.
He's like, oh no. All right. Okay. So where are you guys all headed? You all headed the same direction. Victor, Durakar, you're the last two out into the center of the town. And as you walk out the tavern, Durakar, you see Victor kind of making their way down to you.
Good for him. I walk this way.
Okay. Right here.
I'm currently off a little ways, not too far, but a little ways, playing around with Splash.
All right.
until I notice people.
Yeah, you see, after playing with Splash for probably 5 or 10 minutes, because you'd gone off prior to that conversation ending, you see maybe 50, 60 feet away, the rest of your compatriots kind of making their way in your direction.
Ah, good, finally.
You guys see
Well-
a water dog just playing around.
Nice. While I pull out my Nesamir, I'm gonna start playing This Is Halloween.
Nice. Alright. So, I take it you guys are going to make your way southeast in the direction that George pointed?
No, I'm gonna stay in the town and do nothing for the rest of the night.
Alright, cool. Well, you can do that. They will maybe let you stay there. If you stop asking them about pig heads, you might have a better shot.
I'll stitch them together.
Ooh. Spooky. I will say no one's asked for names as much as this game, so I had to just think up all those names on the fly. Thank you for that. I'm gonna.
I don't even know. I only know one person's like lore-wise speaking for Durakar. He only knows one person's name in this party.
That's true. Alright. Well, as you guys make your way southeast, walking for. When you arrived here, you looked around. It looked like it was probably early to mid-afternoon. You make your way for the better part of a day's travel, so by the time you make your way to where they mentioned the windmill, it's starting to get pretty dark. It's 10 o'clock at night, almost, and you guys find yourself here. You see the sun's really starting to set. You see the oranges and the reds and the yellows from the sun kind of basking the field in front of you, and there's this giant windmill that doesn't seem to be operational at all, but it is still in pretty solid construction. So.
Hmm.
And you do see these pumpkin patches kind of just all around where you are as well.
Victor would like to go inside the windmill and investigate inside.
Okay, as you go to try and go inside the windmill, the door itself is locked, and you can try to open it or break it down or however you want.
Is anyone good with the little locks?
I'm good with making sure the lock will never ever exist there ever again.
Victor would step up to the side. Well, then, by all means, good sir. I'm meant to ask you. I believe your name is Durakar, correct? I've heard talk of you from. Actually, Victor would know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You fought him.
Yes, exactly.
You did fight him.
Or a version of you.
A
You can
version
tell that
of
this is not the same version. I believe your name is Durakar. I had the unfortunate experience of meeting, I believe, a version of you, along with Tessa and Telbus. My name is Victor.
Good to know.
Back to the question at hand. I do have my mage hand. If you need it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna break it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me just a straight strength just to try and bust down this door.
Oh, straight strength, sure. Wow,
Okay.
that's one of my lowest rolls. I'm kind of disappointed.
You go to shoulder charge.
I was gonna
this-
hit it with my axe.
You go to slam into this door and it doesn't give.
Hang on, let me see that.
The
And
door.
I, the lifeguard, will do my best on the door.
Okay. You can also roll a strength check if you're trying to just bust it down.
Oh yeah.
It does not seem to want to budge.
Just let me use the axe.
Let me give one shot before you go and smash it.
You see you two who have like bounced into it and just nothing happened. Victor steps between and just kind of front kicks and the door just crashes open.
Yeah, would have been more fun.
Yes.
As you just boot this door open, just a wave of dust and stagnation just kind of blasts out into your face, and you feel the urge to cough out a lot of this dust that just hit you in the face. And as you look around, you see that while there are steps inside this windmill, they kind of get destroyed the higher you go up. So there's maybe like 7 feet high worth of steps before they just kind of break off. And you see up at the top of this windmill, they just led to the um, the mechanisms to make this windmill operational. And you can see that some of the gears are on the ground, so this thing no longer seems like it would turn or that it would work, as the gears that are on the ground themselves are pretty rusty and pretty dilapidated, and it's just old and dirty and stagnant inside this windmill.
No stacks of corpses or anything.
Nope, just an empty. There are some old boxes that are starting to break apart, but they look like they just had old food that has kind of molded and since gone into disarray.
No hags or orphans in the
No,
top.
not this
I
one.
saw the map. That's immediately what I thought of too.
No orphans and no hags. Fun fact: when I was in that campaign for a little bit with a different TM, I bought, I'm not even kidding you, 3 dozen of those pies and ate one every single day. With
Oh man, don't
with-
tell that to Ronan. Jesus.
with no regrets. I was a death cleric. I ate them all. Anyway, but yeah. So.
Wow.
Ronan is not.
But yeah, so
Anyway.
the inside of this windmill just looks old, dilapidated, and fallen into disrepair.
Why are we here again? I literally don't remember a single word that dude said other than we'll put you on a pedestal and where the beer was.
This is the way marker. A couple hours or an hour and a half or whatever into the woods past this. Apparently there's a tree. We gotta get kinda close before my spell can work.
People are dying. Monsters are coming out of the ground. They look like pumpkins or trees.
Also, you know about the axe murderer. You're the axe murderer, so, that's what we're doing.
Great. Before we do anything else, I want to cast Aid.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it to Victor, Durkar, and Raver.
Are you doing it at first level so they'll get 5 HP?
Second level.
Second level? Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a second level spell.
Oh, is it second level? Gotcha. So you guys all get 5 HP added to your maximum, and the 3 of you, and you heal up that 5. So your HP
5
is...
temporary actual HP.
Yep. Temporary
Correct.
permanent.
Figure that one out.
Right? It's a great spell. Very
Well, yeah, it
very
kind of
underused.
saved someone's life earlier.
Uh-huh. Very
Because
underused.
I doubt I'm ever gonna get actual temp health. I'm just gonna add it to my temp health. So I know.
Well, when you get to 101 or whatever, you still got some more. Alright, cool. As you're casting that spell, Yulu, go ahead and make me a nature check.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Just looks like some pumpkins. Nothing wackadoodle here.
Oh God.
I would like to persuade myself into thinking that my eyes are lying. No, I'm joking.
It's like, work! You start
Just
poking
for-
yourself in the face. Work, damn you, work!
Just for the funsies, I want to take my axe and smash this pumpkin.
Okay. Go ahead and smash. You smash the pumpkin with an axe, and as you smash that pumpkin, Ryvier, you see the pumpkin in front of you move. And all of a sudden, all of its vines kind of whip out, and boom, this giant pumpkin is alive, appears in front of you. And it's
Turek, no, you have to chuck them, not smash them.
and as that happens, you kind of look up for a second. You see a larger pumpkins start to shuffle and move over here, and Brittany, you see another pumpkin
God.
kind of move over
Aw.
here. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for
I made a fun decision.
pumpkins. Yes,
Oh, come on.
yes, you did.
You got a
Easy.
0.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, predatory pumpkin, sir. I don't like that name. You can get arrested for that.
You should get arrested for that.
They rolled the same.
I got
Whoa.
20 for once.
Oh no.
All right, I will add you in. Oh no, there we go. Add turn. You said you had a 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I put that slash in there. You don't need that slash. Get out of here, slash.
Yeah, no one likes your guitar, anyways.
Hey now,
Oh,
you
get wrecked.
you have an aneurysm and die. No, I'm just kidding. All
My
right,
cat.
Brittany, you are up.
Okay.
You see all the. You don't see this one down here by Ryvier, just because you're on the opposite side of the windmill. But
Right.
you do see the two that are on the other side. So, Yulu, you can see the most northeastern predatory pumpkin. And Victor, you can't quite see anything, but you can hear a bunch of stuff happening. So, you can maybe see the edge of that one pumpkin down by Ryvier, but I mean, you'll just move and see it. So, you know.
Right. I'm gonna move up. I guess I have to move up like 10 feet to be
Okay.
able to see this one.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can
And
see it.
then I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter,
Okay. What
which is
does
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13? All right. Bam. It rolls an 11.
Cool.
It just starts
And
laughing, huh?
yep,
All right. And it has to pass the save each turn. Is that right?
correct.
Cool. I'm gonna put the. I don't know. We're gonna put this clock on there. Cool.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. Yulu, you see the one smaller. It's larger because it's a large creature, but you see Brittany kind of walk forward a little bit, and then you just hear this almost gurgling of just laughter. Maybe you don't know. It sounds real weird from just out of where you can see, but it's not a comforting sound.
Okay. Um. So I'm going to step to like over here.
Okay.
Maybe get a little bit better sight.
Absolutely.
And then I am going to use one of my spell slots to summon an aberration. Preferably a star
Spooky.
spawn.
Okay. I actually have a star spawn. I
Oh,
can give you. Hold on.
ah,
Do you want an
man,
actual star spawn token? I have one.
Yeah,
Let me see. Oh
I
no.
messed up severely.
I was looking at that. Those look real. I like that spell. And the other ones like it.
All right. What kind of star spawn do you want? A Gru, a Larva Mage, a Mangler, a Seer? What you thinking?
I'm thinking a seer.
Okay, cool. I don't know if you'll be able to have access to move the token or not, but you can just tell me where you want to put it, and I can just put it wherever you want. So there's this boy. Actually, I can give it to you. Hold on one second here. I think I can let you control it. Ulu. I'm just gonna call it Star Spawn. You should theoretically. Can you like click? Can you move it?
Let me try. Yes.
All right. Do you want to put his HP and stuff in there? Because I have no idea what that's gonna be.
I would have.
I'll let you.
look at
Yeah,
it.
I'll let you do it on not your turn. That way you can.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, and that's essentially my turn.
Okay. Cool. Does it go immediately after you in the token order?
I believe.
It shares your
so.
initiative count, but it takes your turn immediately after you, so you can tell what to do.
Yeah. I don't know actually what it's capable of doing. I don't have its stat block right here. Let me.
We'll just here. Let me pull it up real quick. Star Spawn.
It's HP. It's armor class, the
Oh,
aberrant
lovely.
spirit.
11 plus the level of the spell for armor class, 40 plus 10 health for each spell level above 4th.
Okay, so it's a 15 AC and you said 40 plus 10 for its HP?
That's what this says. 40
Alright.
plus 10 for each spell level above 4th.
Cool, and you summoned it at 4th level. Okay, cool. Alright. 15 and 4th.
Alright,
So there you go.
so it seems to have an ability called Psychic Orb. It's a
Yeah.
range spell, plus 11 to hit, reach 120 feet. It's like
doesn't-
5d10 psychic damage. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
it doesn't take the form of the actual creature he put to the
Oh.
token.
Well, I
That's-
don't have that.
That's fine. I'll just use that one because, you know, it's fine. That way we know what it is. It's different enough.
Alright, well, I'll just have it attack
What do you want it to attack? That big boy?
that
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Alright, and what is it making a save against? Or it's just making an attack roll?
I think it just makes an attack roll.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, did you want me to make that attack
Yeah,
roll?
yeah. You're
Yeah,
summoning.
hold on. So, is it using the stat block attack roll? I don't actually know.
I copy pasted it in the current game thread.
Oh, you did? Oh, well, I'd have to look at that. Jeez. I'm imagining that's the thing that I'm getting added at. Yes. Okay. I should have been more prepared to use this
No,
spell.
you are fine. You have nothing to worry about. So.
Oh, it's my attack modifier. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's the cold
yeah,
beacon
so
only.
it's gonna be your spell attack modifier, and then it's 1d8 plus 7 psychic damage is what you get for Psychic Slam. So.
Okay. So it has to be close to it for that, or
It is 5 feet,
A melee.
but you get
Yeah.
2 attacks with them.
okay. So
And you
I
also
will,
get Whispering Aura. Here, I'll put it on Glennon and then just share it with you. That way
I'm gonna definitely have to read this shit later. 1d8. Or wait, no, attack. Sorry, I'm awesome.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
But you get 2, so.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
that was the
actually-
damage roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So plus my spell attack. So here, let's just get the roller out for that.
Yep.
Come on. There it is. One of those was a nat 20.
Indeed. So they're both going to hit, and it's going to be 1d8 plus 7. So we'll use. Yeah, you can roll
So
2 new
8.
damage if you want. So 8 for the first one. Okay. And then.
And 8 for the second one.
And 15 for the second one. Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool. Got it.
15.
Yep. Cool. That looked like it did a decent amount of damage to this giant pumpkin. Duracar. And then here's the link of the spell. I think I can put it in there for you. There you go. I don't know if that helps or not, but it's at least something we can flick back to quickly. So, there you go. All right, Duracar. Yep.
I'm gonna look at what I just happened to make,
Mm-hmm.
and I am gonna do the best thing that I always do, and I'm gonna rage.
All right.
And the kind of blackened veins are gonna turn to like a bright hot red. The blood starts flowing.
Oh.
I'm gonna just charge up to this dude and kind of. Can I hit him from here? Can I smacky smack?
Yeah, sure. He's big. He failed both of his wisdom saves on that damage. Jesus. To maintain laughter. Yeah, you can hit him from there.
I'm gonna smacky smack.
Okay.
Smack one.
Yes, you raged, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
21 damage. Smack two. 27 for the exact same.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So this big boy monster pumpkin is, well, you know, laughing. It's gonna try and not be laughing anymore. Bam. Nope. It's just laughing. It's just boop boop boop. Victor.
All right. So I would see Durkar go running over that way. So 5, 10, 15. I see this thing now. 20, 25. I'm going to go to there, and then I'm going to summon my Echo.
Okay.
15 feet away from me. Henry, why are you kicking me like that? I'm right there, and then I'm going to attack it twice with my scimitar.
Okay.
Attack 1
Missed.
and attack 2
Does not miss.
for 8 slashing, and its movement is now reduced by 10.
Okay. All right. It is this pumpkin's turn. This big old spooky. It can reach. All right, cool. Let's see how far stuff is away from this pumpkin. 35, 50. Okay, cool. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. I'll make sure that's not exceeding its movement. Oh yeah, it is by a lot. Whoops. So 5, 10, it can go to there. It can go 10 feet. So that's fine. So with its multiple attacks, yep, so it's going to take 1 attack against Ulu, 1 against Brynny, 1 against the Star Spawn, and 1 against what it sees down here is Victor's Echo. Because it gets 4 attacks with a 50-foot range. So its first attack, going out to Ulu. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So you are hit with a vine and you are grappled. You don't take any damage, but you are considered restrained and you have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws until you break out of it. But it looks like that vine is latched onto you and is not able to be used for anything else. So just so I remember where these vines are, I'm gonna put a little orange dot. I can't see orange. It's orange background. We'll go red. Brynny, it's gonna take its second vine whip attack against you.
Okay.
21 to hit. And so you are also wrapped up with the vine. The green one was just so I know you're concentrating on your thingamabob.
All right.
Yeah. And so you are also considered restrained by the second vine of this pumpkin. It's going to go ahead and throw a vine down at the Echo, which whether it hits or not doesn't actually matter because, it's 11. It misses. Cool. And then it's going to try and vine hit the creature right beside it, the aberration. Natural 20 to hit it, so it's grappled, or it's restrained, and now what it's going to do, since it's right there and it's attacking its commander, it's going to drag it close to its mouth, and then it's going to bind it. And since bind is its own attack roll, it's not going to be a crit, because, it doesn't work that way. But it is restrained, and I think if you're restrained, you have advantage on attacks against you. Yes, so it gets to attack at advantage. So its bind, is that to hit? Oh no, it is a 22 to hit the Star Spawn, which hits for 24 24 bludgeoning damage, and that's it. Cool. So it takes 24 bludgeoning damage, and that is the end of that pumpkin's turn. I'll take the 24 off here. Cool. So that's that pumpkin's turn. This other pumpkin is not very happy with what just happened, so it's going to try and use all of its got 4 vines, so it's going to try and hit the things that just attacked it. And so there's 4 creatures around, so it's going to go first at Durakar, then at this version of Victor, then at Ryvier, and then at the other version of Victor. So the first one against Durakar is bam, bind.
Would they be? Sorry, would they be subject to like ranged disadvantage?
No, because they're melee weapon attacks that have a range of 50 feet. So
interesting. Okay, cool.
So Durakar, you are bound. I don't wait. That's not the right hit. Ignore that. It's this. This should be fine. 22 to hit, and so you are considered
Okay.
now restrained by a vine. And then it's gonna take a attack against you, Victor. 25 to hit.
It hits and my shield. As a reaction, I throw up shield.
Okay. It's gonna take a vine attack against Ryvier. 26
Bro,
to
I
hit.
know you got a +7, but you gotta roll that high. Wow. Yeah, I'm good.
At least
I'm
it's not
God.
damage, right? Yeah, you are good and God.
Yeah.
It's gonna try and vine the echo. Jeez, it just can't hit this echo. And so it's gonna try and bring in it's gonna try and bring in Durakar since Durakar did a bunch of damage to it. So you're restrained, so this is at advantage. Now this will be the one that hits you if it hits. 16.
It misses.
Okay, so it goes to bring you in to try and like chomp down on you and bind you, but you are just too tough and too beefy. It misses, and it effectively drags you to like right here. So it moves you 5 feet.
I'm a tough piece of steak.
You are Ryvier.
Escape.
You are cool. So it's a 15 escape save. You can do it with it takes your action, but it is
Of course
strength.
it does.
Yeah, it is your it's a athletics. So that would be a disadvantage with a strength. Yeah, you're still vined up. So that was your action to try and break that. So anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. All right. Brynny, you are considered restrained, which basically just means you can't move. Any attacks you make are at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and this spell and specifically also gives you disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So, but yeah. And you're maintaining
Okay.
concentration on laughter. So,
Correct.
oh yeah, this guy's also bound.
I guess I'll do the escape save.
Okay, so it's just an athletics check at disadvantage.
Well, I didn't need the disadvantage. I got 7 on the first one.
Okay. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, no.
All right. Yulu, you are also bound by vines.
Yes. I would like to use a bonus action
Okay.
to use my Ring of Ghostly Step to Misty Step back over here.
Okay. I will say because you are misty stepping out of it, you are no longer bound because you teleport and but it does free up that vine, so that vine kind of reels back to the pumpkin. So.
Right. I'm going to blast it as my action.
And then I started blasting. All right. Yeah. Hey, look, they're rolling directly to me for some reason. But yes, both of those do hit.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're good. Yeah, 24 and 22 both do hit. So.
I did that earlier to make sure I fixed the token on Summon Aberration.
Gotcha. Yes, those both hit for 23.
23.
Yes.
And then essentially I would end my turn, and then wouldn't my Starf spawn attack?
Yep.
Alright,
it's bound to, so its stuff is also at disadvantage. Or you can have it break out. It's up to you. But if it's attacking the monster pumpkin, who is prone, that would be at advantage. So if it attacks the big boy, it's just straight rolls.
Right.
So.
I'm gonna need both of the pumpkins to give me a Wisdom saving throw because of its Whispering Aura.
Gotcha.
At the start of each of the aberration's turns, each creature within 5 feet of the aberration must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw against your spell DC or take 2d6 psychic damage, provided the aberration isn't incapacitated.
Let me check. I don't think it is. It's just restrained. Yeah, it does not say you are incapacitated. So no. All right, cool. So the pumpkin small boy rolls that, and the big boy rolls this.
Both those fail.
Okay, and so they just both take damage?
Yeah, they would each take 2d6 damage.
Okay, I'll let you roll that out there.
Okay.
2.
Oh, I
That's fine.
hit the
So,
wrong thing.
so 3 on this top guy. Okay.
And then, do you want me to roll separately for the other person?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
5. He takes 5.
5.
Okay, so because they took damage, they get to make a save against laughter. Not that I think it's gonna help, but you know. Nope, they're still laughing. They think this is the most hilarious thing that could happen to them. Blah.
They get advantage.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, all right.
They got triggered by damage.
Gotcha. Let's see if that helps. Nope,
So,
it doesn't help at all. So,
Thank God.
oh, right. Now, since it's laughing, wouldn't that give my star spawn advantage?
yeah.
But because of being restrained, it would
Correct.
just like
Yep.
cancel out,
Yep.
correct?
It's just straight
Right.
rolls. Yep.
Yeah, the star spawn's gonna try to psychic slam that one.
Cool. It gets 2 attacks. 2 of those psychic slams.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost forgot about that. Thank you. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
So first one,
Yeah.
second one.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
And then it'll be 2d8 plus 14. So.
Okay. So group.
9 plus 14 is 23. 23. That's a lot of psychic damage. Those things are mean. You see that it's starting to turn. You know when you see a pumpkin that's just been sitting out in the sun too long and start to decompose? That's what's starting to happen to this big boy, who I'm not going to get to do anything with. Anyway, that's fine. Okay.
And that's everything.
Cool.
I'm not gonna move it.
It can't go anywhere anyway. Durakar, you are wrapped up in pumpkin vines. You cannot move. You are restrained. So, if you wish to attack, you can, but it's at disadvantage.
Well, my good man, I'm gonna reckless.
Alrighty.
So I'm
just
gonna
straight,
cancel that out.
straight
and have
rolls.
Straight rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Straight ol' rolls.
32.
First one. 31.
It was really close. All right. Yeah, that hits.
For 21 damage.
Yes. 31. Surprising nobody hits. All right.
And a 28.
Yeah, that
18.
That also hits. This pumpkin's looking not great.
And I didn't call the frenzy, so I'm not gonna, you know.
I know. I remember. All right. And that's your turn. This monster pumpkin is just chilling out, laughing, acting all cool, seeing if it can pass a wisdom save. Nope, it can't. It's just laughing and decomposing. Victor, you are not restrained or bound by vines, but you see that most people are right now around you, except Splash the water dog, who's just hanging out, because I will not kill Splash the water dog. He's going to be living.
He'll outlive us all.
He will. He's made of water. He'll just evaporate and come back. Anyway.
That's true. I can summon him from any source of water, so even if you did splash him away. Oh no.
You could summon him from blood, because blood's water.
Well, I might have to purify it, but yeah.
Victor.
I'd like to experiment.
What would you like to do, my good man? Victor? Are you muted?
Is he not back yet?
I didn't even know he left.
He did burb.
Oh, because it will determine what happens with the next pumpkin.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'll just go to the next one in line, because it's just this pumpkin up here. So, because this other guy's not here yet. So anyway. Oh, you're outside of his range. Cool. Alright. Well, he's seeing that his other pumpkin is taking care of business. So it's going to use the drag ability and try and get rid of this thing that just hurt its brain. So it's going to take an attack at advantage against it basically can drag it, but it's already there. It's going to try and bind it. It's at advantage because he's restrained against the Starspawn Mangler. So a 20 to hit for 18 damage. And you see that this pumpkin kind of opens up its jaws a little bit more and just chomps down inside of your Starspawn. And it disappears from this world as it's eaten by a pumpkin. and that's really all it can do because it can't reach you with a vine, Yulu, because you are too far away. So it got eaten by a pumpkin. And then Victor, are you back? I guess not. And it's gonna move 10 whole feet this way. All right, well, we'll just have to come back to Victor. So this other predatory pumpkin is just gonna try and eat Durakar. All right, Victor, there you go. It's your turn. I skipped you for a hot second there. So the other
Cool.
pumpkin went.
Sorry
You're
about
good.
that.
No, you're good.
I had a change of clothes for 2 people in the house, and I'll let you guys switch too. Both.
Yourself and yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to go burn clothes. Okay. So, with the Durakar being restrained, Victor could not get advantage, correct?
Yes, you cannot get advantage since they are restrained. Both of them
Okay.
are. Yeah.
Then I'm going to make 3 attacks. So attack 1,
Misses.
attack 2
That does not miss.
for 7 slashing,
Okay.
and then never mind. Well,
Wow, that
should
missed.
roll snipe.
All right. Anything else you wish to do? on your
No, that
turn? Okay. Well, now it's its turn. It's gonna try. Since you're back now, it can actually roll against stuff. It's gonna try and hit you with one of its vines and grab you. So here's a vine whip. 24 to hit.
that will hit.
All right. So you are now bound to it, and it is going to. It's still gonna try and chomp on Durakar because Durakar's the one just like debilitating it. So it's gonna try and bind you with its pumpkin teeth. 23 for 17, reduced to 9. And let me check something. Does it have to? Each creature grappled by it. Okay, it's gonna have pulled you right here as well, Victor. But yeah, that's its turn. Ryvier, you are still wrapped up in this pumpkin vine.
So I've been hearing like verbal spells going off, right? And they've been having an effect that I notice, yes?
Yeah. They have. Commands
Release.
to the pumpkin. So the pumpkin's
To the
not
pumpkin
been
in front of me.
saying verbal things.
Well, yeah, but spells that are verbal that like require words have been holding effects on things.
Yes,
That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let me.
It still requires a language, so if I would have thought better of that, I don't know. Maybe I worded it poorly.
Yes.
Does pumpkin count as a language?
But does pumpkin count as a language?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So I'll tell you. Don't waste that spell because it's not.
Okay.
It's not gonna work. So because it doesn't have to. They don't speak languages, so you can just say that didn't happen. So,
Okay, I figured because of spells, but that's okay.
yeah. The spell, Brittany's
and
spell
you said-
specifically doesn't require them to understand a language.
Yeah,
They just have
and
to
you
hear it,
said that
so.
that the physical checks are disadvantaged because of restrain
Yeah, but you can still attack it. It's just at disadvantage because you're restrained.
as well.
Yeah.
How's it look?
On death's door. It's basically mush.
Sweet.
Yeah, you obliterate this pumpkin. It had
Just,
it had
I'm
4
about
HP
to-
left. It was
I'm about to be smart about this. I'm about to like, just totally get that tactical advantage over it, and like, no, that's not gonna work. Splat.
well. It only took.
Well,
your,
now I get to.
I was gonna say it only took your first attack to kill it. So
That's true.
it only had 4 HP left. So you know.
Would you allow me to cast a spell in between my attacks?
If it's a bonus action spell, sure.
Okay.
Indiana anything
Yeah,
else?
sure. I'll expeditious retreat, which allows me on the same turn as casting to also move.
There you go.
And that will allow me to get up to the other pumpkin,
Yep.
which is actually at advantage and not disadvantage. So if you
So
don't
you can
mind,
either take the 11 damage with that 19, or you can reroll. I'll let you choose.
7 out of 8. It's- risk it. I'm also gonna actually I would have run up there, dropping the effect, not dropping my shield, but dropping the effectiveness of my shield as I run up.
Okay.
And holding my warhammer with 2 hands.
Got it.
Smash. And it's still 11. You know what? This is fine.
You smash the first pumpkin with your warhammer, and you guys all see Ryvier just look like they get super dexterous and take off sprinting. They kind of place their shield at their side with both hands on their warhammer, wing it up behind them, and slam down, also destroying this big pumpkin. So, yeah. So yeah, you are. You
Oh,
killed 2
I got
pumpkins.
him. Okay.
Yeah, he had
Oh.
9 HP left. So.
Oh my god. Thank
All right.
God.
That's the I believe. Okay, no, I've killed a couple more than that, but I have not gotten a lot of kills with this guy.
There you go.
Surprisingly.
I was gonna be
But that's
so
cool.
sad if you rolled and did like 8
let's see.
damage instead of 9. I was like, no. But anyway, but yeah, that's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
bang,
60.
boom.
That's it.
All right. So Brittany, your concentration on that spell is gone because you no longer have to worry about it.
Eat it.
Yep.
Thank
Cool.
God.
It is your turn.
Okay. I now I can breathe a sigh of relief because I. Okay.
You are
I
still
will
restrained though.
attack.
So you are still restrained.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna try to attack,
Okay.
even though I'm restrained,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack with my mace.
So you can't move to get there to hit him because you have no movement. Because when restrained, you can't
Shit.
benefit from
Yes.
movement.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can
Never
cast
mind.
spells.
Forget that. No, I can use my short bow. I really
yeah.
don't want to use my spells.
You can do that too. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, your short bow attack will be at disadvantage as well because it's an attack. So
13.
13 misses.
There.
All right. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Yulu.
Yeah, I'm gonna like move over, and I'm going to
Okay.
Eldritch Blast it.
Pew 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 pew. That misses, and that one does hit.
Derp.
Boop doop. 11 damage. Cool. All right.
So then, as a bonus action,
Mhm.
I will summon my tentacle
All
and
right.
right next to it, so like right about like here,
Okay.
and then give it the good old tentacle.
The good old smackaroony. 18. Swiggity sweet. So now it can't move. But yeah, 18 does hit for
Derp.
1 cold.
One cold damage.
You've got to be kidding me. Hold on. Hold on, please. Wait. Oh, wait. Is that on this one? No. Okay, cool. Awesome. It doesn't do what I think it was going to do. I'll tell you about that later. Anyway.
Okay.
Once it's done, I'll tell you. Because it's kind of
Okay.
interesting. Durakar.
Okay. Well, I have enough movement to get here,
Yes, you do.
and I'm gonna smack you.
Smack, smack.
Reckless, great weapon master.
Ooh, alright. Do it. Yeah, for, what's that, 27? Yep.
Yep. If it's still alive, same thing.
It's still alive. 27.
That's rude.
You haven't done a lot of damage to this one. Well, now you have, but not before. It's still alive. Barely, but it's still there.
I'm just shaking my head thinking to myself, amateur's not dealing damage.
Alright, Victor.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 30. I'm going to throw 2 hand axes at it.
Okay. Missed. Missed.
I'm going to go sit in the corner and Shane.
Can't you just... Your turn's over now, but can't you just, as a bonus action on every turn, resummon your dude behind your guy so you don't have to move him?
I mean,
Yeah. I
well,
think
no,
you
it's a
can.
bonus action to dispel him.
Oh, never mind. Killing
And
yourself.
so,
Anyway.
yeah.
All right. So Brittany is still wrapped up in a vine, and so they're gonna take 3 vines at the 2 people that's rolled up on it, and then the other guy that threw some axes. So we're gonna go left to right, 1, 2, 3 on these attacks to see if you get vine whippitied. 1, 2.
Mine has advantage.
Well, if it misses, I'll roll it again. 9, 13, 17.
Miss.
Does 17 hit you, Durakar?
That is exact.
Cool. So you are grappled or restrained, and since you're the one that's still there and it can feel you wrapped, first thing it's gonna drag Brynny to right here because it can pull one of the creatures that it's bound to, and then it's gonna take a bite at. Yeah, it's gonna take a bite at you. It's gonna try and bind you, Durakar, in its mouth. For 31 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 16. That was a really good roll. That was a really good roll. You have
Great.
active
Good to know.
I mean, it rolled 2 8s, a 7, and a
Oops.
4, so, you know,
I don't know how. I guess I accidentally clicked on that.
that's fine. And that's its turn, though. Ryvier.
Yeah.
Chomp, 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 chomp,
What?
chomp.
What the hell? Let's go.
All right.
Take my time. Line up these strikes with 2 hands.
Okay.
Who needs the defense from a shield? I do usually, but I'm not gonna now. Smack.
Yes.
Yeah. And then an uppercut.
Describe to me how you kill this 3rd pumpkin.
So, like I was describing to Durakar when he smashed the pumpkin with the axe, it's not about smashing the pumpkins. It's about chucking them and having them smash when they hit the ground. So I swing down and I get a good crush on it, and then I swing up and I fling it back as far as I can, and it splats on the ground.
It does exactly those things. As you clear this 3rd pumpkin in this pumpkin patch, you look around, kind of weapon at the ready, and you guys see that there are no more active pumpkins that are trying to attack you. The thing that I think was interesting for Yulu is if you would have been able to, I don't know how much damage that thing can do, but it has this ability. I don't know if it shows up. It does not. But System Shock, basically, if the predatory pumpkin is subject to 10 points of cold damage from one attack, the pumpkin is stunned until its next turn.
Oh man, that's funny. I can only do 8 right now.
Yep. So that's why I was like, wait, how much can you do? Because you could have stunned it and just done a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so how long does your thing last for? Your inky tentacle?
Believe a minute.
Okay, I'll just take it off because it's gonna be more than a minute. Yeah, you guys kill all of. Oh no, Victor, your HP disappeared. What'd you do?
Nothing.
It went away.
I see it.
I see it.
Oh, it was weird. Oh, it's
Are you looking at this one?
no. It's glitching for me. It's flicking back and forth. Like oh,
Oh.
it's for some reason there's a light appearing around you. That's why. I don't know why it's doing that. It's-
No, well, no, I just put that on there. Victor would like to ritually cast Detect Magic, and I just want to see like what the range was.
Okay, cool. I'm refreshing mine for a second so it can do its thing. In that area that you cast Detect Magic, you detect that the dying wanes of conjuration magic was present.
Okay.
So, while he is using the 10 minutes to ritually cast, I'm going to do my double dashing while I can, and running around with Splash, and just gonna take a general look of the area
Okay.
relatively near here.
All right. As you run and just kind of scout out ahead,
A little bit.
yeah, not too far. Enough where you can still see everyone, but you can also see
Yeah.
off in the distance a little bit. You see towards the end of your vision, because this, like I said, is starting to get pretty dark. Towards of what you can see there are a patch of trees, probably a couple of miles away from where you are at most. So you can see them kind of off in the distance, and it's like, you know, when you see, if you're driving down like the highway and you see like there's just random patches of trees out in the middle of a field, there's just like bam, this weirdly placed patch of like trees, and then there's no trees, and then there's another big patch of like wood. It's kind of like that. So, if that makes sense.
Well, I drive around in the Midwest, so yes, it does make
Yeah,
sense.
I figured you would understand what I was trying to get across. At least most of us would, if not everyone. But yeah, that's kind of what you see. So just kind of off at the far end of your eye line. So.
Okay. Cool. So, Victor casts a spell, and I no longer have Expeditious Retreat.
Victor would basically describe to everyone that these were clearly non-natural, that they were conjured creatures.
And you are very confident in that assessment too, just because you also picked up the remnants of the aberration that was summoned, and so you can distinguish kind of whose is what, and you know that Yulu summoned the aberration, or at least it looks similar to the magic that emanates from Yulu as a person, from different from what was on the pumpkins, the squished remains of the pumpkins.
Gotcha. From that summoning, could I detect like what type of creatures they were? Were they like aberrations or undead or?
You're gonna make me go back into their box, aren't you?
Undead pumpkins.
You know what? I kind of want to say they were, but I know they're not. So hold on one sec. I gotta go find them. I closed their pages already. Let's see here.
Pumpkins were bitten by zombies.
The large pumpkin was just a magical plant that had been summoned, and the other one was also a large evil plant that seemed very similar to that of a roper.
So would it be safe to say that they were plants?
No, they're gourds actually. But yes, they're plants.
Got technical with me.
Technically, I'm right. The best kind of right.
And we're finding out that Durkar is secretly a plant expert.
A botanist?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say he was a bottom, but I mean, he could be.
I mean, maybe. But as you guys, you finish up that spell, you denote where type of school of magic that's got these things. You don't feel there's any more of that type of magic in this immediate area, and that's when Ryvier arrives back after basically running Splash the dog, taking them for a run, and describes kind of the patch of trees that are out at the far of their eye line that you guys can see. And you do remember after talking to George that that's kind of where the people who have lost their minds said that they saw the axe murderer.
Right. Everyone, out on my scouting, I happened to see a patch of trees. It seemed to be the rightish area. If people are losing their wits about them, I recommend staying within a short range of me to help out a bit. By the way, anyone within 10 feet of me while I'm unconscious gets a +3 to all of their saves.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good to me. Let's go axe murderer and axe murderer.
Great.
Before we go, I want to pull another patch off of my cloak, and it's a pair of 2 mastiffs.
Do you?
With
Let me ask you this. I don't think you get to choose the patch. I think you have to roll for the patches. I don't think you get to
Oh,
pick what they are.
we already did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Where did you roll them?
Yeah. Well, Kwashi rolled them.
Oh, did he? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dipped out before you rolled because I was tired. I remember now. Okay, so you're pulling out two
Yeah, you're-
mastiffs. Do you have the stat
Yep.
blocks for the mastiffs?
No. I will right now. Hold on.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, just go ahead and add the AC and the HP to
These
those.
dogs are fair game. They can die. They're not real.
That's true.
Okay. So 12 armor class and 5 and then 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, so
No,
just
so
roll.
if you roll for it, it's 1d8 plus 1, but it's 5 is what their HP is.
Go.
Cool. So
Okay.
they both have 5. Here's what we'll do. We'll just do this. Mastiff 1 and Mastiff 2.
You could tickle
Oh.
the mastiff
There you
and
go.
kill it.
Cool. I don't know if you have control of them both.
Derek,
I do.
if you were to roll a nat 1 of like an animal handling and like Pim slapped one of them accidentally, you would kill
Dude,
it.
I would. I'd feel
Well,
no
don't.
remorse.
All right. So, as you pulled out these mastiffs, you guys just see 2 more dogs. Now you have like a small dog party with you. And Splash starts playing with the mastiffs a little bit, and they kind of do dog stuff. And then do you guys make your way towards these trees in the distance? Or is there anything else you
Yes.
guys would like to do? What would you like to do?
Nope.
I would like to walk the entire time they were doing this.
Can I lay a hand on you?
It's kind of a weird question to just ask somebody. I don't even know you.
He is good people. I believe he's trying to heal you.
So your answer? I hold out a hand
I'm gonna
for like 4
Very-
seconds.
very awkwardly fist bump his hand. I don't like being
Okay.
touched.
I
That's
can
fair.
always hurt. I'll bring up my hand, and there's like a dark, like kind of.
Oh no, you're threatening with
Aura.
inflict wounds. He can kill you in 1 round. Very
I
easy.
can kill you. I will cut that hand off
Don't do
and
it.
use it as a trophy.
Durikar, roll a d10.
Oh,
I give you 10 lay on hands.
Oh, sweet.
bam. All right, so
Oh,
I could
also.
hear the panic in Alex's voice when he said roll the d10. Like, what is he? Why?
No,
Well,
I
I don't think,
no,
I
I
don't
knew
think
it.
any of the panic is for me.
No, I knew what he
Yes.
was. I
Oh.
figured that's what the 10 was for. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, they're about to
It's
kill
like
us.
the weird touch there is like, you know what? I'm willing to give you just 1 at this point. Roll a d10.
Just everybody gets 1, just 1.
I mean,
Uh,
hey, if you got 40 lay on hands, you can revive someone 40 times.
That's true. You can do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
All right, so as you guys make your way, following the path in the general direction towards where Ryvier had pointed out and kind of described, we're gonna go ahead and take a break real quick so I can go to the bathroom, and then we'll go on to
Solid.
the next position.
Can
Cool.
we take a short rest?
Not if you're walking. So no, we're gonna keep walking, and we're gonna take a real life short rest for like 10 minutes. All right, be back in like 10 minutes. All right, so as you guys continue the march southeastward away from this windmill towards this bout of trees that Ryvier saw, you eventually make your way, and you see that the closer you get, it kind of gets misty and foggy as the sun settles into the backdrop and the light fades. You guys eventually make your way into this clearing where you see this giant tree. And this giant tree is surrounded by all these other trees. And you see the large oak tree in the middle seems to be chained to 5 large stones.
Funny, because Victor doesn't see shit.
Did it not carry your light over?
No, it did, but I just don't have the range to see all the things you're
Yeah.
describing.
Well, you see,
My,
Yeah,
my vision ends right here.
that's fair.
Same.
But yeah, so you guys, you see chains, and those of you who can see it to be a tree. You can see the roots from the ground because they're kind of necrotic in the way they don't look like they're necessarily alive, but they're kind of pronounced out of the ground a little bit. But the closer you get to this tree, you see that there are a few bits of leaves and lives sporadically placed on this tree, but it seems to be chained to these stones. This seems
Can
to
I
be the
light
area.
a torch and tie it to my horn?
Sure.
That's what I'll do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn light on for you. Oops. So you're just in complete darkness, aren't you?
No.
No? Oh, you can see
No.
the light from everyone else. There you
Yeah,
go.
from Victor and
There you go. Then you guys have a little bit more light as Durakar lights a torch and just ties it to their horn.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna use one of my divine senses.
Okay, and that's what, 60 feet?
Most likely undead. Yes, 60 feet.
All right, I just need to see.
Let's
how
see, where am
far
I? Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna cover the tree and the surrounding area.
So it covers that.
Mhm.
Bam. Um, as you cast divine sense, you're looking for undead stuff.
I mean, technically, I can.
You can find
Oh,
any
no.
of them.
I think it can be any of them,
Celestial
but
Finder
I mean,
undead.
I expect undead.
Yeah. You feel that there is quite the undead presence around here. It doesn't seem like it is immediately here, but it seems like there is a strong presence of undead. Like this is a hub for undead. So there's kind of just in the whole 60 feet, you feel it from everywhere. Not any one specific location, but just everywhere. And if you were to move around this clearing, the feeling would be the same.
Okay. So, that's true. It also does desecrated locations.
And this place does
But-
feel desecrated.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Victor's right there, so I'll go right there. Try to be right there. Perfect.
does anyone this tree does not appear to be of pure nature origins.
No, there certainly is a lot of desecration around here. Not that I disapprove, just it's notable.
Can I do what would you actually no. Yeah, I'm gonna do a history check. Is that okay with you?
What are you trying to remember?
What exactly is this tree from? Like, why is it exactly chained like that? I'm guessing it's like a Harry Potter type tree, but
I will say I'm not even gonna have you roll because you have zero knowledge of where the tree would be from, so there's no way you would be able to know. So you just won't know. You don't know.
Okay.
So
But what if we did know?
well, if you did know, I would let you roll, but since you can't know because there's no way you would know, then no, you don't know.
Makes sense to me, guys. It makes sense to me.
all right. I guess I'll send one of my mastiffs up to smell it.
As your mastiff moves up to smell the tree, to them it just smells like a tree. At least that's what it seems like.
Okay.
This feels familiar to me. I feel like I'm saying this out of character, but I feel like we're gonna have to break the chains.
I mean, we can get a start on that.
Or are the
Actually-
trains trying to keep something in place? Maybe we need to destroy the tree itself.
Okay, so do we just start hacking into it?
Could
I mean-
Alex, could I make an Arcana check to see if I would like know of any magic that might require being bound with iron chains?
Yeah. You know that there is magic that binds things to places, but you don't know the specifics of what the uh, what the material components would be for those spells. You don't know specifically what spells those are. So I mean, you imagine there are some spells that require it for binding, but you don't know for sure.
Can I do an Arcana roll just because I'm stupid?
Sure.
I would like to as well.
Okay.
Oh,
I did say just because I'm stupid.
That is
that's
true.
so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Fair.
You did do that because you were dumb. Yeah, you can do it too as well. Eula.
I know everything. It's the reverse. I know
Oh,
everything
wow.
with that natural.
You rolled
Wrong one.
athletics. You rolled athletics for some reason.
Oh,
Can I
I
roll athletics to figure out if I'm.
Your muscles popped
Sorry.
like Terry Crews' pecs. Pow, 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 pow.
I rolled a 13 by the way.
With a 12 and a 13, you guys have heard of binding spells and magic spells, but you don't necessarily know if there are some that require binding of trees or binding with iron rod chains. But you do know there are binding spells. You just don't know what that looks like as far as it being cast.
Alright. I guess go ahead.
I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? We fight Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich?
Yes.
You
Well,
guys
one that-
really want to fight Strahd, don't you?
No, it's just the exact wording in that spell is weird. Or not spell, but ability.
Yeah.
All right. Stay by me. Let's go check for iconography before we start destroying it, which I'm not opposed to. And I'll start to like slowly shift my way up.
are there any ruins or anything on the stones? Or chains? Just wondering.
As far as runes are considered to be on the stones, you see that as you approach each stone and you look in the circle that the chains are attached to, the little opening, you see in each one that there is a skull.
Just a skull?
Correct.
Hmm. Like a skull.
Like a skull
Or what?
Like
Okay.
like a skull that you could reach and take off and place back. So
Hmm.
like a skull. It's not, so if the size of these holes is about that of a basketball, and so the skull fits neatly kind of in the middle there. It's not a huge skull, it's a smaller one, but in this specific stone where you are right now, you see there to be a skull.
Man, I wish I had speak with dead.
Same.
Okay.
Now I hope it's Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich.
I'm walking forward. I'm
Okay.
I guess kind of hoping that people are going with me, but if they don't want to, that's fine.
Okay.
As I say, Victor's keeping up with you.
Victor's smart.
So the three of you are walking towards the tree, huh?
My dad wins.
I'll back up a little.
Okay.
Actually, maybe not. I'll move forward. just a
Hey,
tiny bit.
anything cool or interesting about this tree that doesn't look tree-like?
Anything sus?
Yeah. Do we need to hit the button?
Hit the button.
I'll eject the motherfucker.
As you guys get closer and closer to the tree, you notice that in the tree there seem to be carvings of faces. It looks like there are multiple different faces carved into this tree at different positions, some a little higher, some a little lower, some kind of in the middle. And all of the faces look like they have different emotions on them. One of them looks like it almost looks like a stone, like a face that had been turned to stone. One of them looks like it's got its teeth kind of bearing out. The other one looks a little strange, almost more alien in nature. I mean, as you're staring at these faces and kind of trying to figure out what they are, you notice that the darkness and the mist around you is getting heavier and thicker. And as you take a look from the way that you came in, it seems now that the path that you walked into this tree doesn't seem to be there anymore. You seem to be completely surrounded by trees outside of this circle where these stones and these chains are binding on this against this tree, and it feels like something is off. You don't see your way out anymore.
So after witnessing this, Ryvier is just gonna immediately, yeah, this is a soul anchor. Let's break the chains.
I just, for the sake of, everything that's been going on, I gotta make sure. The face with the barred teeth, that's not Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich, right?
Roll a history check.
Okay. I gotta make sure, man! Because that's the first thing I thought of. It didn't roll, okay.
You don't have any idea who Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich is, so no.
Damn,
It doesn't.
I really feel like I know who
Would
Vampire Count
Victor
Strahd von
know
Zarovich
him
is.
based off of his previous interactions with vampires?
Yeah, I'm the vampire slayer.
You know
I
what?
hate vampires.
Everybody roll me history checks at advantage. Why the hell not?
Can I do so I can do it again?
Yes, go for it.
24.
I mean, I have a -1, so it's
I
not gonna
refuse. I'll do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
I got 14.
With the 24, Victor,
matter.
you know this is not Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich.
But are you sure?
This, in fact, does not have vampire teeth. This, in fact, looks similar to that of a gibbering mouther's face, as far as their
What a-
teeth are concerned.
What a
A
loser.
what face?
A gibbering mouther. It looks
What
similar
is that?
in view to that. Victor knows what it is. Victor, explain what a gibbering mouther is.
Oh,
It's nasty.
It's fun.
It's no, a gibbering mouther. That's not what we fought. What was
No, but you know what it is. It's a big red oozy thing with lots of mouths and sharp teeth.
Oh yeah. Think of it sort of like a giant ball of Play-Doh with a shit ton of really sharp, pointy teeth mouths poking out of everywhere.
That could also describe a nullifier.
It can describe a lot of things.
That's
It
true.
could.
Okay.
So
So
we break
anyway,
the
I'm gonna
chain.
take my warhammer and I'm gonna smack the chain. It probably won't do much because it's a hammer and it's in the middle of a chain, but I might as well try something right now.
Alright,
Can I
that's
smacky smack other chain?
sure. That's a gibbering mouther. Just so you know what one looks like.
Victor would go to break this chain.
Alright.
Roll attacks.
Yeah.
Attacks?
All of y'all roll attacks.
Okay.
And that's funny, right?
I'm
the,
not
the,
even
the three of
happy
you,
it's
the
not
three
a
of you who are
thing.
attacking. All right. So, the three of those who were attacking, with a nat 20 for 27, and 18, and 31. As you all smack down on these chains, this concussive blast just emits from the tree itself, as well as the chains, and you hear in the distance, getting closer and closer and ever closer, the galloping of horse hooves.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
sick.
you so much. I love you so much, Alex. And this is what I think it is.
You hear the neighing of a horse, and as it gets closer and closer and closer, you see riding in from where you walked in from a horse, flames emitting from its mane, flames emitting from its tail, smoke coming out of its nostrils. Sitting atop, wielding a black flame-coated battle axe, is a headless rider, charging towards you with no urgency to stop. I need everybody to go ahead and roll me initiative.
I love you so much.
I just want to make sure. In hearing this, I would have been able to get at least an action off beforehand to cast that spell. Protection from evil and good.
Just roll me a dexterity saving throw, just real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm good at dex.
Yeah, you
I
got it.
was like,
That's fine. So you got yours off. As the three of you smash it down, you saw it, and you are very attuned to that of good and evil things and to protect yourself from them. And you managed to pull that off just as it arrived. So,
Oops.
yeah. So I'll add you in there, and you could get your.
See,
Bam.
I'm good at dex checks.
There you go.
I got 12, by the way.
What, you rolled a 12, you said?
Yeah.
I love this monster. I'm actually really excited, and if we die, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd let it kill me.
All right, Ravier. You're up.
All right. Yeah. You know what? 5, 10, stand in front, goading it for me, and also making sure to stay within my allies' range. And I'll ready an attack action. Or wait, does ready just give you one?
It'll give you your full 2 attacks if you get to.
Okay, cool. Yep, already an attack action.
Okay. As you stand to your friends, this thing charges in without hesitation directly for you. And it's going to go
Yeah.
ahead and it's going to make 2 attacks at you. And they're at disadvantage, correct? Because
They
you're...
are.
Alright. Bam. So there's the first one. A 1. Here's the second one.
It kills its own.
14. Cool.
14 is... Actually, does the horse count as a separate entity?
They are all 1 unit.
Dang, okay. That's fine.
So a 1 and a 14. And I'm assuming a
Okay.
14 misses.
Yes, it does. But I do get off my 2 strikes.
Okay.
1 right, 1 left.
15 and 13.
Not sure that second one.
They both miss.
Ah, okay.
And as you swing at it, it's going to use a... So you had your turn. It was its turn. Bam. Its turn's technically over. You held your turn, so it'd be after your turn. Okay, cool. Yulu.
No legendary action right now.
Yeah, I was
So,
thinking about it. I was like, I don't think that makes sense. But anyway, that was me going. You heard my train of thought, processing all of that information. But yes, Yulu, it is your turn.
Alright, so Yula is going to move away from that thing.
Okay.
She is not the beefcake of the party. She knows her role. Okay. Once she gets about right there, she is going to cast Summon Aberration again. Bring in another star spawn. Let's say like right here next to him. And then as a bonus, and Tentacle of Deep. Does a 24 hits, right?
Yeah. It has... What's its AC? 14?
I think it's 15.
For the star spawn, I think so.
That was 11 plus the level.
Okay. That works.
It was 15 last time.
Okay. I just forgot
Yeah.
what it was, that's all. And it has 40 HP. Great, cool. You should be able to control it now. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
24 does hit for 4 cold damage. Okay. Cool.
And a, minus 10 movement speed.
Yep.
That would be my turn, which would mean that it's the star spawn, and the stars. You do flanking, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is going to. Can I flank with the mastiff?
With the Mastiff no, but with the Ravier, yes. Ryvier, yes.
All right, so I would have to get him like right here.
Yep.
All right. And then yeah, he's gonna go in for his psychic slam.
Okay.
So, group, group. So the 26, and then
26
group,
hits.
the 27.
27 also hits.
Okay. Group 8.
2d8 plus 14.
Group, roll, group. 16.
Okay.
And then that's its turn.
Okay, it's gonna use a legendary action and go ahead and take a swipe at the dude who took 2 swipes at it, which is Ryvier. So it's just gonna swipe at you. 17 to hit,
No, that will miss.
as it's just like swinging and hacking away. It misses. So that's one of its actions. Durakar.
Hi.
Mhm.
How's it going, Strahd von Zarovich? I'm here to kill you.
Okay.
No, the vampire count, Strahd von Zarovich.
I'm sorry. I got sloppy. Vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich, I'm here to kill you. Prepare to die. You killed my father. Well, anyways, I'm going to take my claw, strike it across my chest, and go into a frantic frenzy.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Is this flanking?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay. Great Web High on Master.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yep. Okay.
28 damage?
That's right.
Hey, I mathed. We're gonna make the second attack Great Weapon Master 2. Why not? Let's be fun.
Okay.
Let's go crazy. 23 for the exact same.
Okay.
Hey, that's my turn.
As you take swipes at it, it's gonna go ahead and
I assume it's angry.
use both of its hands and just slash down at you with its battle axe with the legendary action for 19 to hit.
Damn hits.
Okay,
How much of that damage do I take?
so you're gonna
It's
take
a lot of different numbers.
yeah. So let me double check something here to make sure I give you the math right, but that's not even the most important part. Okay, so you're gonna take. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the save, so you're good there. But
I don't? Okay.
No, but you do take 25. But you take 25 necrotic damage
Okay.
plus 5 slashing damage reduced to 3. Man, I wanted that to be a crit so bad, so bad.
You are not cutting my head off.
I will.
You're not.
Brittany.
Alright, is it a command to command my Mastiffs? Or is it a action to command my Mastiffs?
What's the patch say that they are? Are they just mastiffs that take your initiative order, or what do they do?
It says... Let me go back. I gotta go back to the DM now. Hold on. Just says 2 Mastiffs. See the monster manual for statistics.
Then I
then
will.
wait. When it went into the monster manual, it says that it has an action to bite.
Yeah, we'll just say that you can. If you want them to attack, since you're not a ranger, it would be your action to command them to do that. But on their turn, they would just take the dodge action. If you could move them for free, and they can take a dodge action for free. But if you want them to do something specific, since you're not a ranger or they're not from your Find Familiar, then it would take your action to command them to attack.
I'm gonna go here and here then to give everyone advantage.
So nobody can get flanking advantage from your mastiffs. So.
Oh shit.
But the Mastiffs get advantage each.
With each other, yes, but only with each other, yeah. So.
Okay. Well, at least something.
Okay.
And then so if I can cast a cantrip and a spell, if the spell is a bonus spell, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery,
Okay.
which is a Wisdom 13 saving throw.
Okay. What does the what's the wording of vicious mockery say? I gotta check something here.
You
Cause
are a flaming piece of shit.
I mean he is in fact flaming. All right, and it's a wisdom save. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Bing bang boom. 18. So that does not work, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I'm still getting out my spiritual weapon and attacking with that.
Okay.
And I'll put it right here.
Okay. Cool. And then you can roll the attack on that as well.
Give me 1 minute. I gotta go back to my actions. Go back to where the fuck did it go? Sorry, language. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Second level. Yeah. Nice, a crit. 26.
That hits.
And then 8 damage. Or sorry, 11 damage. Because it's a 2 plus 6 plus 3.
Okay. 11 damage, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it critted.
Alrighty. That your turn?
Yep.
Alright. It kind of turns to you as this forceful weapon just smacks into it. And then I need, as it uses some more of its legendary actions, everybody in this range, so everybody, to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Does that include the mastiffs and the other dude?
It includes everyone. All creatures within 30 feet.
This Mastiff, Victor, and Briny get a +3 to their save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victor passes anyway, so Victor's good there.
And I passed because I just got 20.
Okay, cool.
That,
Everybody who does not meet a 15 fails and is considered frightened of the headless rider until their next turn.
Fine.
So y'all,
Despite my natural 1, I'm not frightened.
there you go. So yes, you guys are all considered frightened, those of you who failed. So Ulu's frightened, and yeah, those of you who failed.
No, Ulu got a +3 because she's. Oh no, she's outside
She's
the
out.
10 feet. Never mind. Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Here, just so everyone can see it, we're gonna do one of these right here.
Are
Bing bang boom.
doggos scared?
Yes.
Yes, they can be the mastiff. Roll 2 more, because the mastiffs also have to pass the save, so roll 2 more d20s.
And one of them does
alright.
get a +3.
Yeah, the other one does not. One passes, one fails. So we'll say the one that had the +3 passes because the other one's not going to pass even with that +3. So the one who's in the aura is not frightened, but this one up here is scared. Victor.
My turn.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
It is your turn, yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. All right, my echo will go running up, and I'm going to make some slashes against it.
Okay.
Actually, they're both going to go running up. So these will be coming from myself.
Okay.
So attack number 1, 25.
Yeah.
For 9 damage.
Yep.
Attack number 2.
Yep.
1.
Yep.
For 12.
Yep.
Bonus action. 27.
Mm-hmm.
For 10.
Okay. 31.
Being very careful as to my wording here. I will use one of my Unleash Incarnations.
Mm-hmm.
For an 18. That does not get an advantage.
Just hits.
For 9 more.
Okay.
And that's all I'm. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. It's going to use its last legendary action of the round and make one attack at you.
Okay.
Bing, bang, boom.
Misses.
18 misses. Okay. Ryvier.
I have I have flanking, yes.
With Durakar, yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna just wait. Yeah. I'll wave my warhammer a little bit, just a little bit, and the top of the head of the hammer just gets coated in this poison. And I checked. This is not concentration. It just is there.
Okay.
And then I will take my advantage strikes against this beast.
Okay.
Let's see if it hits. Does a 26 hit?
It does.
Man.
Okay, so
Nice.
that's I'm also gonna dump a divine smite into that.
Okay.
I like that. You added some spice into that beast.
That's lame, but I do get an extra one if it's undead,
It is. Yes.
which I assume it is,
Yep,
but I'm
it
still
is.
gonna confirm.
Yep, you get one. So, all right. So what's the
This is-
27? What's that for?
34, 46. The 27 is the poison strike. It's the poison that I described, and it's a flat damage because it is at advantage. Oh, it's actually 28 because I'm an 8th level paladin.
Okay. So 12, 16. So the poison does not do as much damage as you would expect it to do.
Okay.
Okay. That's just what I wanted to clarify. I was double checking something. Cool. But yeah, that was a good hit. All right.
Hold on.
You're
That
good.
was hit number 1.
Oh, you're right.
I just didn't want to have the poison strike on there twice if I hit the first time.
Makes sense.
And then Warhammer.
It does hit.
Another divine smite. 2nd level. So it's 7 plus 16. So 12, 16,
28.
28.
All right.
Bonk
That your turn?
and bonk. Yes, that's my turn.
All right. Okay. This thing is not very happy with what is going on. You see, as you're smacking at it, that from the hole or from the neck where the head was, a head kind of grows and pops off and floats into the air.
Oh my
And it
god,
just-
it's Vampire Count Stratfon, sorry.
It flies solidly 50, 60 feet up in the air. And as that's happening, it's going to take 2 melee attacks. It's going to take one. It's not really able to get through to Ryvier, and I mean, we're not having head, he's not an idiot. So he's going to take one swing at the Minotaur and one swing at you, Victor.
Okay.
So
What about the dog? The dog's clearly the biggest threat.
here's the one against you, Durakar,
Think about the action economy, Alex.
It misses. It misses.
and then the one against Victor.
That misses.
You see,
Oh man, you should have hit the dog.
as it's swinging its 2 attacks, you see that the flaming skull that's up in the air is kind of scanning the battlefield, and it sees the strange creation summons behind it, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to take a fiery skull attack at the star spawn. A 20 to hit the star spawn for 15 damage.
That hits.
And that is its turn. The skull kind of still floats and stays up in the air. It looked like the fire shot out of its eyes. Just these fire damage, like these fiery beams, almost like Superman if he had no head. Yeah, it's 50 feet up in there, floating above him.
And it's not its own thing, right? It's a part of him. Like, as in, like, it's not getting its own turn.
It's just gonna go after him. It's part of him. And it gets
Yeah,
its-
that's what I'm clarifying.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not gonna be added to the initiative order. No. Yulu, you're up. Are you
Alright,
frightened?
Uh,
I think you are. You're frightened,
yes.
so you cannot move towards it, and any
Right.
attacks that you make that you can see it are
Or
at
at disadvantage.
Yes.
Alright.
The spells that require saves are not a disadvantage, correct?
No.
Because they're
Would
technically
be
not attacks?
impossible to be.
Correct.
So yes.
Yeah,
Impossible.
Impossible.
I got spells that do that, but
Impossible.
they would not currently benefit me. So yeah, I'll take the disadvantage,
Okay.
and I will try to shoot at it with my Eldritch Blast, because why not?
All right.
Boop, misses. Boop, really misses.
Yes. It just you're aiming kind of for his head, and you just where the head should be. You're going right through it. You're just like, oh no, there's no face. There's no face. What's happening, guys? There's no face. Anyway.
Alright, bonus action, Tentacle of the Deep, that would also be at disadvantage.
Yeah, because you have to roll the attack for it. So yeah,
Okay, so Tentacle of the Deep,
that misses.
11. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it's your star spawn's turn now.
Yeah.
And everything within 5 feet, that includes Durakar, has to make that save.
I'm sorry, Jericho. I need you to make a DC 17 Wisdom check.
They both failed.
I'm sorry, man.
This is why I didn't sign my name in your book.
Well, I mean, maybe if you signed your name in my book, I would give you directions on, like, not being next to my third spawn.
You didn't even ask Victor to sign your book.
You didn't ask anyone else. You only asked me.
Yeah, I don't know. I get a lot of, like,
Flack for it
feedback
from
every
people.
time that I try to, like, ever help them, I guess. But, you know, I guess I do go about it weirdly, so.
Mhm.
You're good.
So I guess your car and does it? Yeah, it failed
Yeah,
too.
it did. Yep, I put the damage on it.
Okay. So yeah. I believe it's frightened too.
Mhm.
So I guess disadvantage. Where's my roller? There it is.
Oh, that's
So,
huge.
Where was?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So boop, boop. So 16 hit.
No, that misses.
What?
16 misses.
How'd
So-
you get the
Okay.
D8 plus 14?
Yeah, you rolled the damage
Oh,
the second
that's
time.
the damage.
So,
Oh God.
yeah.
I did that again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, we're sorry, my roller's all effed up right now. Boop. So it would have been a 24. Does a 24 hit?
24 hits, and you can roll damage on that.
Okay. And then, so that's 16, and then for its second psychic slam, a 12 misses.
Correct.
And that is my turn.
Okay. It's going to use some of its legendary actions. And you see that it's going to dash as part of its legendary action, escaping without provoking any opportunity attacks, and land itself on the opposite side of Ulu. So you're not looking at it anymore because it effectively jumped to the opposite side of you. It's still frightened, but you're not looking at it. And as part of that action, it's going to make an attack against you using its battle axe with advantage. Oh no.
It's a crit.
I'm very sorry. You
No, you're not.
make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
DM.
Huh?
DM.
You're gonna do that, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That'll be the. I don't know if I can take away the hit entirely.
You can. You replace the dice roll with whatever you roll.
Yep, that's what I'm pulling up to see what exactly I did roll. A 7.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you, Ulu?
Yes.
All right. You're not beheaded, as you feel the axe go into the side of your neck, almost separating. It's like your head is completely separated from your shoulders for a second, and then it's like it's re-sewn back on. However, the 15, with it hitting, you don't get the crit damage, so you're gonna take a total of 12 plus. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll new damage on it real quick because it's gonna be a lot easier for me. So you're gonna take this much slashing damage plus this much necrotic damage. So you're gonna take 21. Yes.
Can I do cutting words as a reaction? I mean, it's not immune to being charmed, right?
It is.
It is.
Yep.
Oh. Alright, never mind then.
So you take a total of 8 slashing and 13 necrotic. So you take 21 damage instead of being beheaded and dead. So.
Yay! I was really just ready to burn my character too.
Yep. Because you failed that con save and you would have been laid at least for now. Durkar.
That's amazing.
That's why divination wizards are busted, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say clutch save. Thank you, man.
Go right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna swing twice.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make the first one great weapon.
Okay.
Just the first one.
Okay. That does hit.
Ooh, sweet. And then hold on. That much lightning damage.
40.
That's a lot of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my
Except
second attack.
as you go and slam this lightning in, it does not seem to do as much damage as you think it would do.
Okay, that's fine. Wow, that drop of the music. I'm gonna take another Great Weapon Master. Why not?
Okay. Misses.
Fair.
Why are you doing? Are you doing recklessly?
Oh no. Why? I'm sorry.
Well, that second one still misses anyway, and the first one would have still hit. So you know.
It's ingrained into my mind to do it at advantage.
Okay.
May I bonus action my potion of greater healing?
Mm-hmm.
I will do that.
Okay. That your
That's
turn?
acceptable. Let me just check something. Make sure. Yes.
Okay. As you take your turn, you down your potion. This thing is gonna take a two-handed battle axe swing at you as a legendary action for 26 to hit.
Would you guess it? It hits.
So you take 8 reduced to 4 slashing damage and 30 necrotic damage.
Fair.
So you take 34 damage. All right, Brittany.
Okay. Okay. I am going to cast blind deafness.
Okay.
And it's a con save at 13.
Okay. As you go to cast blindness deafness,
Does it work?
it does not work.
Yeah, I assumed that was gonna happen. It was either that or hideous laughter, but alright, and then I'll move my spiritual weapon closer to it as soon as my thing loads again.
Okay.
Or I'll just roll it right now. Gotta find it again.
It's not
There
gonna
it
be.
is.
It's not gonna be able to make it to it because you can only move it 20 feet.
I
So
can move it 60 feet.
you can move it 20 feet on your turn as a bonus action.
60 feet is the initial casting range,
Yeah.
and then after that initial casting, you can only move it 20 feet at a time.
So it's not gonna get there.
Ah,
It's gonna get closer
okay.
to him, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna get there. It's like 5 feet away. It just can't. It just can't get there.
Why? Alright. I'm ending my turn then, because there's no point.
Do you want to move it 20 feet closer?
I mean, by the time I get there, it's gonna be dead.
Okay, that's fine. Victor, it's your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Uh huh.
And then Victor would move over to here
Mm-hmm.
to try to put himself between there. And then he's going to make attacks through his echo.
Okay.
So attack 1.
Hits.
Sorry, was that a hit or a miss?
It hits.
Okay. For 11.
Yep.
Attack 2.
Hits.
For 7.
Yep.
Attack 3.
Yep.
For 13.
Yep.
You know what? Unleash Incarnation.
Okay. Misses.
Misses. Action Surge
Hits.
for another 10.
Yep. Yep.
11.
Yep.
My last Unleash Incarnation misses.
Yep.
Okay.
It's starting to look hurt.
Oh, good.
Well, that's good.
Good. Yes, I'm glad I just threw out everything I had. And it just laughed at me.
Hey, listen, every damage counts, man.
That's
It's-
true.
Gonna laugh at you.
It's gonna take. It's
Doesn't
gonna
have a
take
head to.
another. It's gonna take another and final use of legendary actions this round, and it's gonna take another attack at you, Durakar, since you're the biggest threat immediately in his face.
Yeah, this makes sense.
A 19 to hit
That hit.
for 10 reduced to 5 psychic damage or slashing damage. Sorry, and then 23 psychic damage. So you're gonna take 28 total damage. Rivier.
Makes me 27.
It's
28.
28.
Well,
'Cause
I
it-
mean the other damage, not the slashing.
23.
Oh, then I need to give myself some health back.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up my math at some point. I don't know. I
No, you're
might
fine.
be less than 15 or greater.
You're fine. All right, Rivier.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Around the tree.
Okay.
Why don't you show your true strengths and come after me instead? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what this gives me.
You do have flanking because you have Durakar across the way. in there.
Yes. Oh, I'm dumping a level 2 smite into that.
All right. So the first attack on this is going to be 6 plus 10, so that's 16. Great.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Plus,
With the divine smite on top.
so whatever your divine smite damage is, I'll just add the additional on that as well. I just wanted to do that math first, so I at least had that
So-
number in my head.
Yeah, so there's that, and then there's the base for divine smite, which in this case would be no.
You get another
Would
D8,
be-
right? On top
Yes, I get another 2 because it's up a level and
Of that? Okay.
undead.
Cool. So 11
So-
plus 14 is 25, plus 32 is 57. Plus your attack before. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds great. 73.
Okay.
Um,
That was just your first
Okay.
attack too.
that was. Now let me make sure to mark that off. Spell down. And then once again.
That hits.
Not that bad. I'm going to use a level 1 divine smite.
Okay. You get
with
an extra
that
D8.
extra D8.
So 12 more.
12.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
And I'm goading him.
Okay.
I don't have any special abilities for it, but I'm just
Oh, Ulu, you're not afraid anymore, because it was only until his turn. So both you and the Star Spawn, the fear is gone now. It was just to
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
yeah, you don't have to save on that again. So, but yeah, you both are. The fear only lasts for till his next time around. So you're good on that front. You can run away if you want to, or you can look them in the not face. So, Dullahan, the creature in front of you, the horse kind of turns towards you, and it's gonna take the first attack at you, Rivier. A disadvantage, a 23 to hit.
Yeah. You
For-
know what? That does.
For 13 plus 36 necrotic, so you take 49 damage.
Okay.
Do you
Um,
have to make concentration checks on the protection from good and evil?
Hold on.
No, I'm pretty sure you don't.
Bam. It's gone.
It's gone. It fails.
Oh.
Cool. And so you had 49 damage, so that should be, that's the math on that, right? That's right. You had what, 78 before? Or whatever you had?
73.
Okay.
I think I did a minus. I don't.
So you should have, so 73 minus 49 should
Oh.
be,
Whoops.
yeah.
My bad.
So yeah, that was a big hit. You're at 24 now. And you kept goading it, and you finally got him. So he's gonna swing at you again. This is just a regular attack,
God damn it,
because
I did it again. Okay, there we go.
a 26 for
Yeah.
33 more damage.
Really?
You
I
guys,
didn't think that was gonna happen.
you guys see,
Don't
My
worry.
AC
you guys
has
see,
done absolutely nothing.
you guys see Ryvier goading and goading and goading, and finally, this thing connects two-handed with his battle axe twice, and Ryvier falls to the ground. Ulu.
Ulu, realizing that, Ravier is falling, I need to be in the right thing, will kind of leap around. I mean that by, actually using my movement to get around to about there. And then I will grab onto his corpse and burn a spell slot.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Where is that? There it is. I'm gonna need warlock always that cast. Okay. I'm gonna need a DC 17 from
the big boy?
Donahan. Yeah.
Okay. Constitution save, I believe. 17.
Yes.
Okay. Bum bum dum bum.
Come on.
16.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he's gonna take 21 damage, thunder damage, as me and Ryvier teleport to, let's say, right over here.
Okay. So as it's thunderstep, as you see Ulu run around, and you hear this ground-shaking thunderous step. You see that the horse kind of falls down to all four legs, and the battle axe kind of lowers a little bit, and the headless body kind of just hangs there, and it hangs there, and it hangs there, and it looks for a second like you've killed it. The fiery skull floating in the air disappears and turns to dust. But you see, its body starts to reanimate. You see that as it reanimates, 3 heads come blasting out of the trees. And you see that 3 additional heads appear in the battlefield. And the creature, which looked like it was down and looked like it was done for, looks re-energized and looks reinvigorated. And it looks, with no head, it looks pissed. All 3 of these heads start gnashing and staring and just screaming. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Ulu?
Yeah. Bonus action with the tentacle against the horse thing, or Dunahan. Once I remember that I have a character sheet and it has my stuff on it. Okay, so group. Oh, that was accidental. It doesn't really matter though.
Yeah,
at the
both.
end.
Yeah, both miss, so it's fine.
Okay, and then but that also means that my tentacle's about like over here, which this is actually important because of other things. And then that would be Ulu, which would mean that the star spawn now has a turn.
It does. It
and
is still alive.
Yeah, and it would move to here. Oh, wait a minute.
It's when it starts its turn out there.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay.
I know. But you hit me earlier, and I forgot to do something.
Oh, to maintain concentration? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that too. You make it, it's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so yeah, and then it's gonna take its I don't know why I keep on going into. I need to like stat it out into my like thing, so I don't have to worry about it. Group. Does a 17 and a 16 hit?
No, they both miss.
Okay. And that would be its turn.
Okay. All right. Durkar. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
What are you
So
gonna do?
this guy's alive again?
Yep, he's fully alive again.
Ah, fuck it. I'm taking all of my attacks into this fucker.
Okay, do it.
You know what? I'm low health, so what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna reckless Great Weapon Master every single one of these strikes.
Okay,
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
Do it.
First one.
Misses.
Nope. Second one. 26.
That does hit. For
Here's the lightning.
okay.
Okay, here's the next hit. This is number 3. 26.
Yep, that hits.
And then the lightning. Okay, I'm going to action surge for 2 more.
Okay.
Same thing, both great weapon.
Okay. That hits.
25.
Yep.
Lightning. Lightning. Wow. Okay. Third one, final strike.
That hits.
23.
Yep, that hits.
And then the lightning. For 10. Reduced to 5, I assume.
Correct.
And that was all actions. Action surge isn't a bonus action, it's just a thing you do, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So I'm going to second win, not that it matters. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't know how much damage I just did. But it was a lot, but I
Did a fair
got
amount.
it to anything.
Okay. It's going to use a mythic action
Oh my god.
for coordinated assault. And you see this thing that you just slammed into many, many times turns to you and two hands a battle axe in your direction at advantage because you recklessly attacked it.
Yeah, I know. That misses. Oh my god. Wow.
And one of its heads is going to fly over as well. You see that this head here flies down, and it's going to also attack you at advantage because, you know, you did that.
Yeah, I know.
So it's this one right here. Oh no.
Well, that was,
That was the wrong head. I moved the wrong head. It should have been this one I meant to move. It gets to roll twice though, because you know, I rolled an 8. Bam. Let's see what it rolls this time. A 10. Nope. Better. 19. That's
5.
weird.
What?
I don't know why it's showing. Oh, it's showing the. It's showing the. I don't know why. On my side it says 10 and 19. I don't know why. Whatever. It's fine. It misses twice. It's cool.
Okay.
Bruni.
I'll take it.
Okay. Quick question. Potions. Bonus action to give it to someone
Nope.
that's
action.
alive?
That's action. If you're giving it to somebody who's alive, you can hand it off as a bonus action, but they cannot take it. If you want to forcibly give it to someone so they drink it, that is an action.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll go right here and I will cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
So you get 27 back.
Solid.
And then I think that was wait, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, So, and then if I do move, then it's gonna be attack. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. All right,
That your
I'm gonna
turn.
risk it for the biscuit.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
moving.
So as you move, the head is gonna try and take a bite at you. It's this one. Did it roll the actual attack? Yeah, it did. A 9 misses. Cool. Yeah. But so
Yeah, it's an action to use my ring, and I can't do 2 spells at once because it counts for as 2 spells. So.
all right.
All right. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. As you end your turn, running away, you hear this wail of a scream emit from the headless portion of this body. I need everybody within 10 feet of the main creature, which is everyone over here, the Starspawn, Durakar, and Victor, to all make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Is this a damage thing or is it gonna frighten us?
It's a damage thing.
Okay. Wow.
Cool. So, you take, if you failed, you take 22 damage. If you passed, you take 11 psychic damage. There you go. That's it. As the wails from this headless corpse just pierce your bones. Victor.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against the thing from my echo.
Okay.
Attack 1
Yep.
for 11.
Yep.
Attack 2
Nope.
misses. And I'm going to use my my second win
Okay.
and get back 13.
Okay. Okay. It can. Okay. It's gonna go ahead and it's just gonna try and take out the Starspawn Mangler using a legendary action. So it's gonna take 1 battle axe attack at it, or the Starspawn boy. 26, 12 damage. Yeah, it takes it. It takes it out. So that's gone. But that's its legendary action. One of them. Ryvier, you are currently at 0 HP. So roll for me a death saving throw, please. That is a pass.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is there a mod on death saves?
No, there shouldn't be. It should just
Well,
be
that was a
straight
16.
Yeah, you still pass. It's 10 or above as a pass, so you're good.
Yep.
Yep. All right, so it is this creature's turn. Okay. It is going to go ahead. The thing that was doing the most work to it, Durakar, it's coming for you. It's first attack at advantage because you great weapon master. You reckless. So here's the first one. A 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 reduced to 6 plus 19 to 25.
Okay.
Seeing that you're, yeah, I was gonna say that should be, yeah, there you go. Seeing that you're still standing, it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Yeah, well now I'm down.
You see Victor, for the first time, Durakar is unconscious on the ground.
We've never met each other, so yeah, it's the first time.
Do you recall your 5 from age? Just
That was
wondering.
gone ages ago.
No, it's permanent, but it's still,
Yeah,
it's a
permanent for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's permanent boost.
But
for
it
8
was
hours.
gone ages ago.
Yeah.
But it still would have taken it past that anyway. But, and then as part of his attack, the flaming skull from inside erupts from his head again. And it's gonna spit a fire eyes at the creature on the ground in front of it. Which, it's ranged and you're down, so it's just straight roll, or else it would be advantage because reckless, so it's just a straight attack. 17 for 15, Durikar.
That's
It's
double
1.
fails.
No, it's only 1 because it wasn't a melee. It was a ranged.
Oh, okay.
It was above you. So you have 1 fail. Yulu. It's your turn. What do you want to
Oh yeah, muted. Yeah, Yulu is like more concerned with these heads, and it's going to aim at this one with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Where's the thing?
That does.
Oh,
that does
fuck.
hit with your tentacle. So.
That was the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
But I will bonus action tentacle in the
Okay.
end. So
Yeah. We'll take the 26 because it only gets 1 attack, right? So we'll take that.
Right.
So the 25 and the 24 both do hit.
Okay. So
11,
Boop.
14, 25. Okay. And then
and
we'll
the
just use
tentacle.
the attack. Yeah, just roll the damage for the top one. So 27 or 28. This thing is looking real bad. This one particular head is looking real bad. Still there, but
also,
it's like real bad.
I feel bad because I could have used a reaction to reduce like the damage to Durkar by 1d8. Not much, but
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. That is my turn.
Okay. As a legendary reaction, it's going to move as it did before without provoking attack opportunities to you, Victor, and it's going to take a battle axe attack at you at advantage as part of its legendary action with 2 hands. Wow. Okay.
Wow, indeed.
Durikar.
If I die to a natural 1, I'm leaving the call and not coming back.
Roll
I'm fucking serious.
Roll me a d20. You have 1 save.
Yes.
You have 1 save and 1 fail.
If at any point it's a natural 1, I'm gone.
It's going to use another legendary action of some of its remaining, and it's going to make an attack with its battle axe and attack with the gnashing death's head at you, Victor. The first attack,
Alright.
the battle axe.
That will hit. I use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay.
So
This-
that bumps my AC to a 26.
Cool. That head is down here to attack you. It's gonna be probably not gonna hit anyway. I don't think it even can, short of nat 20. Yeah. So it misses. All right. It goes to. It's not so much that it misses; it's that it bites down and you see its teeth, but there's just this barrier. Brittany.
Alright, I'm gonna go up here. Cast Cure Wounds. Or wait, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Cure Wounds, 4th level.
Okay. All right.
You get 25 back. And then I'm also gonna give him a potion as a bonus action.
Okay. You hand off a. You basically drop a potion on his chest. Cool. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Alright.
you can't force feed it to him as a bonus action. That's an action. So.
Yeah.
That your turn?
Okay. And then I'm gonna move my mastiffs down to distract. Just down, but 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, this guy's dead.
5,
Oh, that guy's
10,
alive. He's not dead.
15,
Okay.
20, 25. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Victor.
I thought it was an action to move the dogs.
No, they can be moved on as like a free action or as part of the bonus action to make them do anything other than move
Oh,
and
right,
take the
right,
dodge
right.
action. It takes an action to do that, so they're just moving them. That's fine. Victor.
Okay. Well, this is all sorts of effed. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. I'm gonna I'm gonna make 2 attacks against this thing, or I'm going to make 1 attack against this thing to start with. So,
Okay.
23 to hit. Cool. And then I'm going to make attack against that one. 23 to hit
That does hit.
for 8 slashing.
Yep.
And then attack against the boss here.
Okay.
21
That does hit.
for 9.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that I believe that's all my things I can do.
Okay. It's gonna take a legendary action. And you hear the headless wail. You hear the headless creature wail again to all creatures within 10 feet of it. So I need, here, I'll just pop it out so you guys can see it real quick. So everything that touches its
And the
10 feet aura, all these guys, everyone right there, except his things, need to make for me a wisdom saving throw, please. So,
Okay.
tell me what you rolled. 4 Victor, that's a fail. 12 is a
14.
fail. 14 is also a fail. Your mastiffs also have to make the save. One of them has to make the save.
A D20.
Yeah, it's a d20 plus wisdom mod. We'll just say it's, I don't know, plus 2.
they fail.
7, they fail. Cool. Alright, so you all take this much damage, which is 21. So this mastiff up here, dead. You all take 21 damage, and you see that the monster itself gets a little more rejuvenated. So
Okay, so both my matches are dead.
no, you're
Or
the
wait,
one.
no.
You're the one's alive. It was not in the range, and I'm pretty sure your echo doesn't take it because it's a creature. Yeah, so it doesn't take it. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yep.
Cool, but you
I
did take
figured it.
you did take 21 damage, Brittany, as well as the others that are there. So cool, 21 psychic damage for you. All right, so that is Ryvir's turn. Death save of 13. Okay, so 2 passes. It is this monster's turn. Seeing that you came over and brought back its biggest adversary, it's just going to move into this position here, effectively putting it in flanking position for Victor and Brynny.
My,
and
actually no, ignore that.
okie dokie. Yep, I know why. I know why you're keeping it. And your shield is passed now, though, just so you know, because it's past your turn. So it's gonna go ahead and yeah, because you cast it on. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, I'm agreeing.
Yeah. So
I
it's
know about
gonna
that shield.
take a battle axe with 2 hands attacks against you, Brynny.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
No.
Second attack against you. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so you take 13 slashing damage and 32 necrotic damage for a total of 45 damage.
Hold on.
I think you have 41
Oh,
HP, so you're unconscious.
I'm down.
And
Great.
the floating fiery skull that is in the air is going to take a look down on Durakar and try and blast you with its fiery laser eyes. But it's flying, you're prone, so it's a disadvantage now. Bam.
Can't wait to get. No? Wow, okay, it misses.
It basically lands right beside your face, just this hot laser beam, just and it turns, and the horse snorts at you, Durakar. But the shoulders kind of turn in Victor's direction. This thing is all over the place. Ulu.
Yeah. I'm going to pretty much scream at Victor and be like, "Yo, do you really want to be there right now?"
You're free to answer.
Victor just turns and nods. Yes.
I mean, if you insist. Okay. So instead of original plan, I am going to. I guess Eldritch Blast, because, hey, if it works.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That misses.
Fuck.
That does not miss.
Erp.
So that is 16.
Um,
No, it's
and
actually
then-
it's 16. That's the right math. I actually did it right this time.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then bonus action Tentacle of the Deep against the same head, because focus fire heads.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Tentacle of the Deep,
That
20
will-
hits.
That will hit.
Okay, for 6 cold damage, and its movement's reduced by 10.
That's good.
Okay.
Let's say I can't remember if I hit that this turn, but if it did, then its movement's cut by another 10 from slashing.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I hit last turn, but
You hit
And
that.
so we're all clear. Ulu doesn't have any potions. So if anyone's wondering why I haven't just force fed a potion to Ravier, that is why.
Well, I was.
It's
My
alright.
plan was to force feed.
Ulu, that is your turn. And Victor, you see the creature as it's kind of snorting and moving. It turns to you in flanking position with the head that's right there. And it's going to use a legendary action for both it and that head to attack you.
okay.
So it's going to battle axe at advantage against you. 19, I think misses.
That misses.
Okay. And then this head is the gnashing head.
That also misses.
Both you see this horse just snorts fiery smoke in your face, and it's pissed. Durakar.
Okay. Stand up for half my movement.
You got it.
I'm going to chug as a bonus action my superior healing potion.
Okay. 29 hit points.
Don't forget, I give you a potion of healing.
Would it be
Well,
an action to take that?
yep,
I
it
mean,
would.
like, pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, pick it up off.
No, you have it on your person now, but to drink it, it would be an action now, yeah.
Okay, okay. This is gonna sound really morbid. Can I'm not gonna end my turn there, but can I just stand over Brynny's corpse to get some attacks in at advantage?
No. You cannot, because the only way that you would be able to get good footing would be to actually stand on the corpse, and basically every attack you take would be an instant death save fail. Because you're gonna have to plant your feet to get that advantage.
Oh, I can just go right here for the advantage.
There you go.
I'm gonna be honest, I was almost tempted to do it.
But it's your turn. We take 2 attacks.
Yeah, and I'm not raging.
Nope.
Let me turn that off. But they have advantage, so I guess that's something. First one, 29 for 12. Second one, 31 for 12.
Yep.
That's my turn.
It's gonna use another one of its many legendary actions. Turn and just take a swipe at you. Durakar with his battle axe, two-handed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably back down again.
Yeah, because you take full, so that's 45 damage. Just
Yeah, I'm back
as
down.
it two-hand. It doesn't even hit you with the sharp end, it hits you with the blunt end of the axe.
DM,
Yeah?
the monster rolled in that one.
Okay, you don't take 45
Okay, well,
damage.
I'm gonna go back up to what I have, 33.
Yeah, you had 33.
Yeah.
Alright. Brynny, go ahead and roll me a death saving throw, just a straight D20.
Love to. $20.
Okay. You're up with 1 HP, and it's your turn.
Alright. I guess I'll give myself actually no. Well, yeah. So, for healing word, is it only first level for a bonus?
You can cast whatever level you want as a bonus action healing word.
Okay, cool. Because then I'm gonna do my drink a potion first as an action.
Okay.
Ooh, so full.
Yep. So you get full HP from that.
I do.
That's how I
I
do
thought
it.
it's like-
Nope. That's how I do it. If you take your action
Oh.
to drink a potion, you get the full effect of the potion,
Oh shit,
and it's just a base healing
Max
potion, right?
healing.
that's awesome.
Is it a basic healing potion?
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
So you
no,
get- yeah, so you
basic,
get-
so
So you
10
get
points,
10
so
HP.
11.
Yeah, so you don't get full HP, you have full effect of the potion. So you have 10 HP, so you have total 11 HP right now.
All right. And then bonus action. Okay,
It's
do
okay.
you Pi? Do you have any more potions that I need to know about?
You can't ask him
'Cause
that.
I'm not
You
gonna
can't.
give
You
you
can't.
any-
You can't know that information outside of that'd be metagaming in this.
I'm not-
No.
okay.
So
You know what?
do what you need to do as a
Fine.
character. Do what you need to do as a character.
Does
I'm
have
gonna.
one.
That you know.
I'll bring up. I'll bring
Yeah.
up Raver with the healing word,
Beezle.
Okay. What's the damage
and that is.
or the healing?
Hold on. Gotta grab it. Okay, 4th level,
So 4d4 plus. 4,
Wow.
I think.
25. They're
Nice.
back up.
How much?
25.
That's not possible. Because it's
It is
4d. It's
possible.
4d4 plus 4.
It's
for-
4d8 plus 9.
No, it's not. That's cure wounds.
Oh, that's
Healing
cure
word.
wounds.
Healing word is d4.
Oh.
So the most you can do is 20. 24. Yeah. No, 20 is right. Most you can do is 20.
Yeah,
So
yeah, most
it's
you can do is 20.
4d4
Well, I
plus
just 25 somehow.
Because you
It's
probably.
4d8.
It's not.
No.
You can't have a +9 for your modifier for your healing, so that right there is taking into account that's your attack modifier.
Yeah.
So it's whatever your spell casting modifier is,
Which is wisdom.
not
Hmm.
your spell
Alright,
attack,
wait,
but your
someone
modifier.
needs to help me. Someone needs to help me fix this because I don't know what the hell happened to my sheet.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, it
So,
would be if you're
my-
rolling it at 4th level, it's 4d4 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is, which I'm guessing is a 4.
No, it's a 3.
So 44
Then it's
plus 3.
44 plus 3.
There you go.
That works.
So 8, 9, 11, 16, 19.
Annie is more than nothing.
So you rolled
And-
max on your dice
19. That's not max.
for a 4th level healing word. That's max, but
I thought it's 20.
no. 4d4 plus 3 is 19. That's the most you can possibly roll. So
Oh,
yeah. So if it's 19,
Okay.
it's 19. That's fine, but that's your turn now. So
yeah.
okay. All right. Well, it doesn't like that you're getting up and you're healing everyone, so it's gonna use its coordinated legendary action, and it's going to attack you with it and one of its heads. So it just turns and swings a two-handed battle axe at you for 25 for 36 damage. She's gonna take you
Hit.
down, and then the head that's within 30 feet of you, which I believe is probably this one. Yeah, it's right there. It has the ability to fly in and take that attack. And so if it hits, because it's right there, it's 2 failed saves. Which head is this? Let me double check so I roll the right dice.
Petrified.
Petrified. Bam. 13.
Miss.
You're down, so it's at advantage, so here it is again. 17? I actually think
Still
still misses.
miss.
Cool. So you don't take any death save fails.
But it's still what?
You're still unconscious now.
36.
Yeah, you're still unconscious.
Oh.
So
We have to wait a long
Uh,
time.
Victor.
He just left.
Oh no. Don't skip my turn.
Victor.
I'm back.
It's your turn.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back.
okay.
It's your
Okay.
turn.
All right. So, depending on who's looking at him, Let me see here what this exactly the wording of it is. Oh, shoot! It's an action. All right. Well, as an action, you see Victor. Trying to think of the wording on it. Roll up one of his sleeves and slams what looks like to be a small vial deep into his skin. And I get 4 health back.
Okay.
Finally.
As you just see, like, the veins all over Victor's face and arms just, like, go blood red. And then he's going to... that was his action. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to bonus action swap places. With this creature. And stand... Actually, no, he's not going to do that because that's stupid. He is going to move this over to here, though. And that will be his turn.
Okay.
I made a mistake. We'll
All right.
see.
This thing turns inquisitive towards you, but in the meantime, he's going to take his last legendary action of the round and take a two-handed axe swing down on the creature he just knocked down. You're down, so it's at if it hits, it's 2 fails. Because if it hits, it's an auto crit, and it's at advantage. If it hits, it's 2 fails. It's 27 to hit. Hits, it's 2 fails on Brynny. And Ravier, it's your turn. So.
Okay. I'll stand up.
Okay. Half your movement.
I will have 49 health now.
Woohoo!
I decree it.
Woohoo!
5, 10, 15. And this is a solemn walk. If I could have, I would have gotten in different spots, but because I only have 15 feet of movement and I need to conserve my spell slots for a certain thing called Smite, it is a solemn walk up to that corner, and I will take a strike that is just barely not flanking.
Okay.
Strike. Nah, of course not.
That misses,
Strike.
unfortunately. That does hit.
18. Okay. I don't see my chances super high for getting another crit, so I'll do the second level. So that and that. So an additional 27, so 37 off of that second attack, and the first attack missed.
Okay. He's not looking good. He's starting to look pretty bad. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures around him. He's surrounded now. I'm gonna roll a d4, and this is gonna be who he's gonna focus his attacks on this round. 1 being Victor, and then 2, 3, 4 left to right, Ravier to Brynny. 1. Okay. Victor. One attack. 27.
The 27 hits, the 20 misses.
Alright, so you take 37 damage. And then with his floating, flaming head, he's going to try and blast you with the fire as. 19 misses. So, alright, Ulu.
Hey, Ulu is going to take some Eldritch Blast at the head up here.
All right.
Pew, 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 pew.
That will miss, and that will also miss, unfortunately.
That is very unfortunate. Bonus action tentacle.
Okay. That does hit.
Sure.
All right.
So
4 damage.
4
it
cold
is.
damage.
All right, and less movement. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Do you wish to move anywhere?
No, not currently.
Okay. Durkar.
Yes, hello.
Hello. It is your turn.
How's it going?
Good.
Um,
You are not unconscious. You are standing.
No, I'm not. I'm standing up. I'm not unconscious, and my fucking roll 20s, or not roll 20. My D&D Beyond is like broken or some shit. It's not
Pepper
letting me use my.
potion.
It's not letting me use my scroll wheel. Nah, fuck that shit, dude. We're going nutty. Okay, I want this thing dead. We're going crazy. We're going stupid.
I don't want you to
It's
do
alright.
that.
It's let him play his character how he wants to play it. He's got to live with whatever he chooses.
Alright.
And
Or
I'm
die.
living with this because I want to go stupid. I'm taking the claw. I'm striking it across my chest again.
Okay.
Oh, shit, son.
Those will come into play in my next turn if I'm still standing, but if I'm still standing, it's gonna be good. And these are at advantage because I'm flanking, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so both of these are going to be Great Weapon Master. First one, 25.
Yes.
For 29? Question mark? I think I did that right.
Correct.
Second one, also Great Weapon Master. 18.
Just hits.
Oh! 26?
Yep.
And, that's my fucking turn, broski.
It's going to use multiple of its legendary actions and move without provoking opportunity, effectively hopping over top of you and flipping to the backside of you, Durakar. And it's going to take an advantage attack against you with its two-handed
Is the
battle
advantage
axe.
part of its legendary action?
It is. Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't somehow reckless
No,
attack.
no. When it uses this legendary action specifically, it can move without provoking opportunity attacks and then make one attack at advantage.
Got it. That ain't great.
Durakar,
+3 to your con save.
make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
And this is where it gets scary.
+3 to your con save.
3 to my con save? Oh my god. I mean, I'm down, but...
Yeah, you take 16. I don't think I'm going to break your top damage, but we're going to find out.
No, I don't think you're gonna get to
You're gonna need to do 130.
136.
We're gonna find out right now. Hold on, I can tell you if
Oh, he's busted out the calculator.
I do have it out right now.
Actually, no, yeah, because of Ada. 136.
Nope, you took a grand total of 98 damage, but not 136. So you're unconscious now
Okay.
with 4 levels of exhaustion when you get back
Yeah,
up.
that's fine. Listen, it was worth... I said we were getting stupid. I'm living with it.
All right, and that's his legendary action for that turn. Brynny, you have 2 failed death saves from when he crit hit you after knocking you down. Roll me
Yeah,
a
I
straight
know.
d20.
10.
You roll a 10. You have 1
Woo!
save, 2 fails.
Alright.
Victor.
All right.
He's gonna take a legendary action and take a swing at Durakar to keep
What?
him down. He
I
has
thought you said that he used all of them.
no. I said he used a lot of them, and it was his turn not too long ago. He hasn't used them all.
I definitely heard all.
No.
That's okay.
He has
Yeah, I said it.
he has 5, and he's used 3 in that one attack.
Yeah.
So he has 2 more. So this is just a straight regular battle axe for 1 more. So he'll have 1 more after this one, for this round. This is against Durakar. Oh, it's at advantage, so I'm just gonna roll it again because I didn't click it.
Well, it kind of would have been anyway.
Yeah. So it's a crit. So you have 2 fails as well, Durakar.
Okay.
Victor.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action swap.
Do that shit.
All right. attack number 1. 29 for
Let's go.
this,
Let's go.
plus this from my gauntlets.
Okay.
And then... Oh,
Roll the damage.
plus
10.
that, plus that, so that's 16,
25
19,
plus 41.
plus 16,
41.
41 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
You're not taking the third attack?
I can't. Bonus action teleport.
Oh, you're right. Okay. It's going to use its final legendary action of this round and take a swing back at you, Victor, in retribution.
Okay. All right.
Retribution.
I use shield. 26, 26.
Okay. Alright, Ryvir.
Okay. This looks kind of like it's it. So drop the shield, two-handed.
Okay.
Warhammer.
Yes.
22.
That hits.
All right. This is my last one. 19 on top.
Okay.
And second strike.
That misses.
That does. Um. um. Okay. After those strikes, I'm gonna look at it and I'm just gonna say, "You fight well." As I give him a death stare.
Okay. Top of the round. I am correct in my thought process here, Victor. Correct that you shielded as a legendary action attack against you, correct?
Yes, after my
Okay,
turn.
that's what I thought. I
shielded.
just wanted to double check so that in my mind we're in the right position. Because his first attack is against you. So
Okay.
I just wanted to mentally know where I'm going here. 25.
That misses.
Slamming it with damn near as hard as he can and not breaking through, he's going to turn to the guy who just smacked him with the two-handed warhammer. And the horse kind of nods its head down at you, Ryvir, in almost like the sense of acknowledgement. And he wheels back with the two-handed battle axe swing at you.
Oh. Cool. Is it more than 49?
It's going to be 10, 20, plus 20 plus 30, 39. 39. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw DC 15, please.
39.
39
Minus
damage.
9, so I'm at 10. Constitution.
Oh shit.
You're kidding me.
Oh.
That's how?
Shit. Oh shit.
After nodding with acknowledging you as a worthy opponent, the way in which this creature acknowledges the full battle prowess and worthiness of his opponents is he takes their head for his own. And with a natural 20 and a failed Constitution saving throw, just as you're seeing the horse nod and the axe come through, it separates your head from your shoulders, and your head falls to the ground at your feet. And for now, it is Ula's turn.
So, how do you say run in deep speech? No, I'm joking. Okay, so this is lovely. What to do? I'm gonna just F it. I think I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it, aiming at him.
Okay.
Even though I kind of want to focus fire on the heads, because
Yeah.
Anyways, Eldritch Blast
That misses.
misses.
That misses.
Tentacle of the deep to the head. That was up here.
Yep.
This one.
Absolutely.
Tentacle. Wait, no, that's tentacles of Hagar. There's so many tentacles on my character.
There's like 4 tentacle spells. That misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to move anywhere?
I mean, yeah, like away, but
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Seeing this, he's going to take a legendary action and try to cleave you, Victor. You are the thorn in his side that he just cannot get rid of.
Yep.
Battle axe attack. 23.
This is
Yeah, you're still on 26. Okay. Durakar, you have 2 failed saves. Roll me a natural 20. Or a
I
20.
don't appreciate how somber you are about this, by the way. If you're gonna kill us, at least be excited about it. This is where I die.
You called it.
Durakar, as you're laying there and that last breath escapes your nostrils, you find yourself sitting in a familiar place, in a maze where this all started. You see yourself sitting in the darkness. You see yourself, you hear the sounds of other minotaurs around you, the snorts of air, the darkness filling the space. And as you look, there's no Calbus, there's no Tessa, there's no Victor, there's no DDG, there's no Rusty, there's no nobody. You look around and you're by yourself, just sitting, just waiting. Just waiting.
At least it was you who killed him.
Brynny, you have 2 fails and 1 save. Roll me a d20, please.
Welcome to the afterlife, buddy. Enjoy your stay.
As the final breath escapes your lips, Victor, Ulu, you see 1 party member beheaded, 1 let their last breath escape, another with their last breath escaping from them. Brynny, you kind of you find yourself in this warm, floating place. You don't know where you are. You don't recognize this space. You're not in front of this tree. You're not underneath these chains. You're not at the feet of a flaming horse with a headless horseman with a battle axe. But you find yourself laying almost in a pillowy bed. And you're just there. With no one around, but nothing holding you. It feels light and airy. Victor, it is your turn.
1, 2, 3. Bonus action. I swap with my echo.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Ulu and I hold out my hand and say, "It is time for us to leave." Do you take my hand?
Sure, but as she does, she's like, can't we at least try and grab a body or 2?
I cast Dimension Door using my Cape of the Montebank, and I try to remember basically 500 feet away from this tree back towards the windmill.
As you teleport on the other side of these woods, you hear the neighing of horses, of a horse. You look behind you. The trees are there, but they seem to fade into the fog and the darkness. And as you stop and you take a breath, you stare a little bit longer, and then those trees just fade. And the woods that you were in are no longer there. you look around and you're back in the open fields. You're not far off from the place where you imagine the windmill to be, but it's dark, it's cold, everything feels somber, and the creature is still, as far as you are aware, is still there. You can make your way back to the town if you wish, or you can travel somewhere else, but for now, your compatriots are lost to you. The creature is still there, and you and Ulu are, well, safe, or at least so it seems. And with that, we'll end the session here. So, not every game is a victory, some more lost than others. Maybe there'll be a way to fix what happened, maybe there won't. Only time will tell, but for now, that's where we'll leave it. Thank you for playing.